Just in case you say something sweet, I don't want the audience to miss it. It feels kind of like whack saying audience because I know like it's probably like fucking like next year I have like two people like listening, you know.
Bro,
But, like,
I've got a couple of messages like, man, I like the show, so it starts off with two, and then it could be like 200. So
there you go. I needed to hear that then. Yeah, that's dope. Yes, you got some feedback on the podcast then?
yeah, a couple people hit me up saying they really like it. You know, you do your thing. They like the energy, so I like doing it. And man, it's like with anything, I don't expect to see like quick results like that. So
Hmm.
gotta work at it, edit our style, see, what we're good at, and just, build off of that.
Yeah. Oh shit! Look, we already got. That was quick. Oh, that's my nephew. What up,
Hey,
Jimmy? Hulk, you be mad as hell, man. My nephew's like 6 foot already, 14. I think we talked about it before, actually.
dude, oh man, kids
What up, though,
love
Nevin?
coming after me and be like, I'm taller than you. I'm like, you are.
Brother, I'll beat your little ass too. What's up?
I bet you can't beat me though. That shit's always funny.
No, I got to spar with my nephew one time, bro. He low key got me a couple times. Like he didn't give me, but caught me by surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll do this. And then boop boop. I'm like, oh, okay, like,
Dude,
all right.
that's too tall to be playing around with, man. You gotta.
Yeah, man. All right, so I got a question. I actually asked this to the group too. How like what's the rules when you're going with like a 14-year-old or like a girl? You know what I'm saying if they hit you hard, like if they just keep fucking like swinging for the fences and they're
Yeah,
connecting. What up, though, Devin? By the way, like, are you
yeah,
allowed
it's
to
good.
hit back? Like, at what point are you like, I gotta teach you to stop? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, that's the rule of the jungle. Like I'm going at your pace, man. If we're moving around and you're going, I'm working my stuff. As soon as you hit me first, like hard, I'm like, okay, bang, bang. Usually they go, oh my bad, but yo, you give me like two solid times. I'm like, okay, I'm picking up the pace on you, and I'm giving it back. That's just the nature of the beast, and it's not a mean thing. It's not a dick thing. It's a protecting yourself thing. You can't have a motherfucker just swinging on you however they want with no respect. You gotta. That's the only way they're gonna learn. Like they just gonna do
yeah,
that to other people. So now you put a little couple heat on some of them punches there. They either settle down or we got ourselves a fight. Either way.
yeah. I figure I gotta do something like that because, well, that's what I told him. Like, because this other kid, oh, I dropped 30 again. He plays basketball,
Oh,
so he had another
hurry.
30 burger. That's what's up, man. I come message you,
Yo,
Jax.
what's
Oh,
good?
for
What's good?
free
Look at that,
off of
man. We
Twitch
already got
though.
like you said two. We look like we got three in here, man. Like
Yeah, we definitely got three, dog. Shouts out to everybody listening right now. Jax
shout
oh
out
for
to y'all,
free.
man.
I'm gonna see.
Late
I'm gonna
night.
post this. I don't want to lose our listeners. So I'll post this Baby Hawk highlight video. That's just lit. I was
It
proud of
was
that one, bro.
yeah. Anytime I see a highlight video, especially when it has Lincoln Park up there.
Fuck yeah, bro. All right, dope. Yeah, I'm drinking a little something. The baby mom was trip a little
Mm.
bit. So I was like, okay, I gotta drip a little bit. If you tripping a little bit, I gotta.
Drip a little bit for you, trip a little bit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You got me. Yeah, we share a whole spit in it. What?
Wait, what?
Like that's supposed
I
to mean?
I I'll let you explain it. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I'm gonna spit in my cup then. No, some shit. Okay. Speaking of spitting and drinks, I was trying to get Bam Bam Tuivasa on.
Yo,
He like
that man is savage. Like I like his fighting style, but the fact that as soon as the fight's over, he's trying to get drunk. I admire that.
yeah,
They
yeah,
like
me
after
too.
his fight, like you ain't got no like he had his shoe in his hand, but you ain't got no beer. Like he was about to do a shotgun in the cage, but nobody had any beer.
Yeah, so like a security was like, whoa, 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 whoa. He was like, I want to do a show.
Yeah, he's a savage. I'm glad like, and I know they said he was probably fighting for his job. I'm glad he could get that win.
For sure, man. Like It's kind of crazy. A guy like that's fighting for his job because, like, I low key feel like the heavyweight division is not that deep. I feel like it's like really top heavy. He's like a big name.
Oh, yeah, for sure, and especially like the top 10 is kind of dominated by older guys, but it's a lot of these heavyweight guys on the rise. Like you got motherfuckers like Greg Hardy, who's not even ranked yet, who's just getting into it. You got I've seen a couple. I can't even think of their names, but they got some heavyweights on the rise. So that new
They
crop
do.
is coming up.
It got stagnant for a minute too, man. Just because Stipe. I mean, I ain't going. I'm not trying to like, say it in an attacking way. Him and DC kind of held it up for a minute there for like almost 2 years. It felt like
Yeah, for sure,
Francis.
for sure.
Francis was killing everybody. It's like, fuck. I'm saying like, what the fuck? Like, what is everybody supposed to do? Like, he's a clear cut number one. He's want to keep taking fights to risk it. Like, no.
And that's really interesting. If he ends up if he ends up beating Stipe, then they will most likely run it back for a third one. But dude, just
Oh yeah.
think like he who has he? He's got Blaze the fuck out of there twice. He's got Overeem out of there. He's fought Derek Lewis already. So like that whole top
Yeah.
five, top seven, he's kind of faced. You could give him Volkov, but I think he'll
Rosenstruck.
beat him. Walt Harris, I really like Walt, but he just lost. So like
Yeah.
if Ngannou wins, he's kind of already faced most of those guys.
Yeah, he really has, and I could probably put up on Sherdog while we're talking too. But yeah, and the thing too, like not only has he faced them, bro, he's like fucking knocked their heads off. Like it's not just
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying. Like he KO'd these dudes. Fucking who was the other guy too, man? Real like questionably was like the heavyweight goat before the DC Stipe stuff went down. Kane, Kane Velasquez.
Kane is my favorite heavyweight of all time.
Is that like a wrestler thing or like a spec thing, like for style and shit?
Just his style, man. Like I've never seen a heavyweight keep that type of pressure. And
That's true.
dude, I liked him because he had everything, man. His boxing was so crisp, his wrestling was uh so good. When he KO'd was it Big Nog with that bang bang bang, and then he destroyed Bigfoot twice, just throwing him around like those are, and then the three fights with JDS were crazy. So those really cemented him in like the top. And then I always hate when you don't really go out like at your best. It's like injuries and everything. I really fucking that hurt
Yeah.
as a fan to watch. So I always kind of like, man, if he never would have got hurt, he would have beat all those guys. So that's why I really like
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, the crazy thing too about him in the cardio is like he wasn't like a super like fit looking guy either. Like he had a little like chub on him. I was like, this dude's cardio is like insane. Like I guess it just goes to show us like some dudes have that third lung, like Colby. You know, like it's just natural. Some of it is like you think it's all hard work, right? Nevin Pawlowski says, "I hate no one ever talks about Junior." Junior does. That's
Oh,
another one. Francis knocked out.
yo, shout out to Junior. Not only is he one of the most like vicious heavyweight, he's the nicest guy ever, bro. Like if everybody like in the MMA circle who talks to Junior, they say he's nice. He's always super respectful. He's always like got a great attitude, great family guy. Like I remember I think when he lost to Ngannou, like the first thing he said, like the road to the championship is just a little longer now. Like that's a great attitude. Like to lose and to not like dwell on yourself. I'm like, yo, he still got that confidence. He still got that positive positivity about him. So man, Junior's a class act.
Yo, hold on. Did I just read that right from my nephew? I found out that Kenny Galladay is always on Warzone, so I texted him on the gram, and he texted back and told me he would do it. Oh shit, that's
You gotta tell me
crazy.
who's Kenny Galladay.
Oh, he plays for the Lions. He's
Oh
hands down our best receiver, like without a doubt. So that's coming up, Jerry. That's huge, bro.
yeah,
I'm
shit on
definitely
for
highly at the show. This man trying to take everybody watching our show. Damn, Jerry. Fuck, trying to beat me up in the gym. Now you trying to take all our people.
Yeah, like yo, whoever watching this, come watch this.
Yeah. Hey, everybody watch this. Come watch me play with the more. Yeah. Fucking all right, Jerry. Little shit.
It's like that kid in school who had the new toy and be like, everybody come to my house and watch me
Yeah.
play with.
Oh, his little lion ass said, "No, I'm just playing. But I'll DM him."
For sure,
Oh,
do that, man. The
yeah,
worst they can say is no, and they could say
for
yes.
real. One time I messaged this dude named Baby Hulk. I was like, "Hey, bro, come on my podcast, dog." He was like, "Fuck you, light skinned boy." No, I'm playing.
Right? He's like, nah. Dude, can I say that always trips me out? Like whenever somebody messages me and be like, "Yo, I like your fights" or anything like that, I always be like, "Yo, appreciate it, dude. I love the support." And it's always like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you answered me and you responded." I'm like, "Yo, I'm a regular guy. Like if you stop me at Walmart or out, man, I'm cool to say hi. You can have a conversation with me, take a picture, man. I'm not Hollywood or any of that dumb shit. So if you
Has that
message
happened
me,
yet?
most of the time I will respond.
Has that happened yet? Like you being like out in public and someone like recognizing you?
Oh, dude, it's happened a couple times. I coach like youth wrestling, so we was out there, and this guy was like, "You fight on street beats, right?" And then he was like, he told his son and everything. He was like, "Yo, can you take a picture with my son?" And that was crazy because I was like, "Bro, I'm a motherfucker on YouTube. Is that? I don't think it's that serious, but it was cool to take a picture and like he enjoyed it. People have recognized me at work and shit like that, so it's always kind of cool."
Yo, that's actually like one of the questions. I wanted to text you this when we were talking. Like I think it was during the weekend, but I was like, maybe we should save this for the pod. I actually asked if I could ask you on the pod. So since going viral, has a baby Hawk got
I know it is, yo.
has the baby Hawk got a little more, you know what I'm saying, a little more action, a
Mm,
little more play from
it's
the ladies?
funny that people who say that. First of all, I will. Let me preface this. You gotta think. I love when people ask me this because you gotta think who's the core audience of like most fights. It's like 20, 30-year-old dudes.
Yeah.
Not yeah. So I'm like, I get a lot of from the dudes, but hey man, you a beast and
Fuck my
everything.
daughter.
But
I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
see, I've got a little bit of love from the ladies. They're like, yo, you cute or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but now I feel like I gotta hit that next level for them to really be throwing the panties at me.
Yeah, I wonder, like in those situations, if there's like some stank panties, like you know what I'm saying, like in the bunch, like you should be like, yeah, and like, oh fuck, like shit, ah.
Like, I gotta go. Yo, dude, that's funny that you mentioned this. This is this running joke at our gym. Our gym has a couple of pros there, and Jamie Pickett trains there, and
Okay.
he was telling us how people would come up to him and be like, Baby Hulk, and he was like, "Do you mean Baby Hulk knows me?" He's like, yo, when's his next fight and everything? I was like, yo, you know this guy's a pro, right? But people ask him about me, but you train at his gym, right? He's like, that's my gym. He just said that.
That's so fucking funny,
So
bro.
we always laugh about that. So it's fun. Like I really look up to them, and I want to get where they are, but to the internet, fans, people I guess are want to interested in me. I don't know why, but so that's always cool when people be like, people are asking about you or they be like, have you heard about this guy from Street Beats? And then they be like, yo, yeah, he's trains at my gym. So that's always super cool.
That is dope. We got some more comments. So I'll hit them real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Nevin, Kenny is about to be on Warzone a lot more. Talking about Kenny
So
Galladay. Why is he
I got
hurt
that
something?
question.
Oh yeah, he did get hurt last game. My bad, Hulk. What were you saying?
Oh no, I said people have asked me about that. Are you a Call of Duty guy?
No, bro. I really just play. I really just play like sports games for real. I fucking suck though. Like that. That's like I'm not gonna like lie. Like, ain't no cap in me, bro. I'll tell you how it is. Like, I don't play that shit because I'm ass, man. It's no fun to be bad. Except for UFC is fun against you because like I'll beat other people. I just can't beat you, man.
Yeah, and speaking of that, we could get that going like probably like sometime next week, and then maybe like once or twice a week. We'll highlight a couple of matches.
Why
See
you gotta make it
Easy
to me
get
like that,
knocked
dog?
out in a couple of nice highlights.
This question is actually for you. Never asked Hulk, do you watch much Street Beefs? I read that weird.
Yeah, man. Like, especially I made a couple of close friends there. So whenever they on, I definitely look for they fight. Maybe certain people in my weight class are just big names, but I'm subscribed to them. And whenever I see a couple fights, and especially at that good 3-4 minute mark, I'm clicking on that motherfucker because somebody probably getting put to sleep.
Yeah. You know what? I love it and I also hate it, but like they'll put the knockouts in the thumbs sometimes. It's like you know who's gonna win. Like
It's
that
like,
person's knocked out.
spoiler. I'm like,
Yeah, like come
what
on, I want
it's
to be
all
on
about
surprise
is
sometimes.
it's whatever gonna get people to click on it. So if they see a motherfucker laying on the ground, they're like, oh shit, I gotta click that.
Yeah. Jay Craze said, "My bad, I'm back. I just DM Kenny. This motherfucker try to steal all our fans. Was he
Yeah,
my damn
right.
stream Kenny guy like that? You a little POS, Jerry. You know that?
Get it how you live. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. How did you find out about Street Beefs? Did someone say, "Hey, yo, you gotta come try this out," or something like you were you a fan of before?
No, I never heard of it before. My boy was on his phone watching them, and I was trying to find an amateur fight at the time, and nothing was really popping off. So he's like, "You want to do it?" I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm just trying to fight." So that's how we found it.
That's crazy. Now look at you.
Dude, can I? Speaking of street beefs, I just checked. My friend usually keeps me updated, but I for I don't know what my last one is at, but it cracked. It's like in the top 5 of like the most viewed street beefs videos they have.
Damn, I believe it though, bro. I like
3 months. That's just crazy,
how tall is the Viking?
dude. He was like he if he wasn't 6 foot, he was damn near. Like he's a tall dude.
Yeah, bro, you were
So that
so
was
famous on that bitch that you made him like halfway famous.
and dude, I don't say I feel bad because that's just the nature of the beast. Like it takes two to tango. Somebody's gonna like I couldn't have did that fight without him. Like as crazy as it sounds, but if that was me on the other side, I wouldn't be salty. Like there was a lot of articles out that came out of that. I'm sure he got a lot of fans from that. So, dude, people lose all the time. It's how you bounce back. So I know it had to suck seeing yourself lose in a couple of spots, but you take that, you work on it, and pretty soon that's going to be you on the other side of that. You're going to be on somebody's highlight, or they're going to be on your highlight. So it's just the nature of the beast.
You said in a couple spots. You mean post all over YouTube and Facebook?
I mean, I know anytime I repost, because like a lot of people repost, I'm like, and then like we're cool, and we follow each other, so I'm like, it's still my job, but I gotta post it. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I don't even remember my initial reaction. I'm trying to think back on it, but I remember like just thinking like, "Holy fucking shit!" Because he looks so goddamn tall, bro. Like it makes no sense. You guys are in the same like microweight. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
the dude was just huge, and you just fucking came out and dropped him like from off rip.
Yeah, it's so funny, man. Like, oh, I got a little subject I want to talk about. So apparently, I didn't know on the interwebs, there's a lot of short guy hate out there.
Kamar Worthy, bro. He was hating on you on the live.
Yo, right? Hurt my soul. Also, that video, you put the sad music. I was like, okay. But
But
that never bothered me, man. Like this short thing, it's just I don't get why it matters so much when I go through the comments and everything is about like I think it's cool like that I beat somebody taller, but it was like, oh, it's crazy that he's able to do this and this. I'm like, yo, bro, Demetrius Johnson's 5'3", John Lineker's 5'3". There's a bunch of short motherfuckers out there. Like I'm not the first short guy to ever fight. It's really crazy. People think, if you don't have the height, you don't have it, but that should
Yeah.
never stop me.
It's kind of like what Israel Adesanya touched on, right? With the Paulo Costa shit. He's like, oh, skinny boy. Skinny boy. I'm going to show you skinny boy. You know what I'm saying? Everyone thinks a big overflated balloon animal guy is supposed to win. He's like, I'm going to show you guys. Like, he did.
And and you know what's great about that? Who gave Adesanya his hardest fight so far? Kelvin
Short
Gastelum.
dude. Kevin Gastelum. Yeah, that's a good ass point.
People would think, he's just gonna pick him apart, man. All this, it's how you use it and how you adapt it to your style, man. Like that's all it is.
You saw a guy talking about.
Shit!
Oh, I forgot Contender Series is on. Damn.
No, yeah, all knockout.
Bro, I've been seeing it, bro, because I thought I missed them all because I was scrolling through Instagram. I saw 3 knockouts, like literally in a row. And I'm like, fuck, that must be the whole night. And there was more fights. And then obviously, what just happened now?
Dude, the last fight, dude caught him with 2 Anderson Silva front kicks to the face.
Yeah, so
oh shit. Yo, straight to the face. Like, oh my god. Like he was ducking and then front kick to the face and legs sprawled out. Fucking crazy, man.
I kept seeing people keep comparing him to Anderson. Did he make make a comment or statement on Anderson Silva or something before his fight? My bad.
No, I think they were talking about Anderson Silva because like the front kick. Like it looked like the Vitor front kick.
Yeah, everyone on Instagram kept saying, "Oh, you made Anderson proud. You made Anderson proud." And I looked at it and I thought maybe he's Brazilian, but the dude's profile was even like Brazilian. It was like Brazilian. I'm just kidding. I don't know what it was.
Nah, that front kick was fucking nuts, man.
I saw, bro. Yeah, if anyone too, like, I don't want you guys to leave our stream, but the fucking knockouts from that from the Contender Series tonight are fucking insane. I saw the front kick one, and that's how I met. Actually, Izzy Asana's teammate. I don't know his name. Yeah, his shit was cold too because he was like whoop, boop, boop, boop. He did a little
Dude, they had
spin.
the heavyweights going in, man. The first fight, them motherfuckers was bombing each other. So it's been a good night of fights.
Yeah, this first thing I saw, like before, like when we started messaging back and forth, I was on IG. I seen 3 of them in a row, 3 KOs, like dope KOs though, not just like TKOs, like highlight shit.
Dude, that's why I love the Contender Series, man. Like I've had a couple of teammates on it, and it's just such a hot. Like they say, it's the most intense job interview ever. So, I also love it because even if you win, that doesn't mean you get a contract. So it's more like emphasis, you gotta go out and finish. Because I've seen guys get like 3-round dominations and still not get a contract. So
yeah, man, I interviewed one. Anthony Romero, I think his name was.
Yep, I remember the Genius, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that fight.
Yeah, I whooped 10 UFC 3, and then I got embarrassed by you.
Oh yeah, dude, that guy's a beast, and that just showed. I remember, my boy Info fought on there, and the first time they was like, you're good. You just need like some more experience. So even if you win, even if they like you, they might sign you to a developmental, or they'd be like, maybe get a couple more fights. So it's all good though. So even if you don't win, or even if they don't pick you, that's such a showcase, man. Everybody watches the Contender Series, and it'll put a good spotlight on you.
So I got a question for you. Actually, speaking of like everybody watching something, when's the last time you were on Pornhub? No, I'm just kidding. I'm drinking. They're bringing back. They're bringing back Ultimate Fighter.
The Ultimate Fighter
is bantamweights and middleweights, and they're like online tryouts. Is that something you do just for the exposure? You don't really need the exposure, but I mean, like, would you do it just for, I guess, to? Because I know you're like kind of you're a little bit new, right? Like I understand, like I don't know, like yeah, I'm trying to think, like yeah, would you do that, or would you think about doing that?
Oh man, dude, I would do all like I would do the contender series. I would do the Ultimate Fighter. Anything, man, really to get my name out there. And dude, the best way to get better at fighting is to fight. So
Yeah.
they give me an opportunity like that, I would take that.
Would you do it at 135?
Yeah, I would. Just to if that was what they were doing, and I felt like they would pick me, hell yeah. And then because even if you don't work out, you can always, you get exposure there, and you can always drop. Uh, Rashad Evans did it, Michael Bisping did it, like John Dotson
Yeah,
did it. So you get your name out there, and then you can like switch weight classes.
that's true. Yeah, so like if Bellator hit you up, would you go? Because speaking of like Anthony Romero, like when I did my interview with him, I asked him like because he did do really well in his fight and he won in dominating fashion. I was like, if Bellator called you, would you go? And he's like, no, my goal is to be in the UFC. Is that something you would do? Because I know your coach is in Bellator.
Right. Like people always ask me, I would love to go to Bellator. I would love to go to One, Rising, any place like that. Yeah. If if the money is sustainable, I like all of those places. And the good thing about that is, like I know I just got you to start watching Bellator, and then
Yeah, you did.
eventually, yeah, I'm gonna talk to like there was a great One event like last week, and it's just it's so many fucking killers out there, and it's so easy. Like it's a bunch of guys out there that many people don't know, but they got plenty of followers, they got plenty of money, and like they're not thinking about the UFC. So it's not that I feel like you have to be in the UFC. It's all what you're comfortable with. If you're getting paid right, you feel like you're getting the right exposure, you're getting the fights that you want, then man, you can go anywhere.
That's true. I mean, because look at Michael Chandler. Like you know, what I'm saying he was there at Bellator for a little bit, and now he's in the UFC and he's in the title conversation.
Yeah, dude, straight in. Like, and that's great to say. And it's crazy to say because what's the UFC's motto? The UFC is the only place that matters. We got the best fighters, all that. But if that was true, then why did y'all sign him and then pit him like in a like the title fight as soon as he got there? He
Yeah.
didn't just get good when he got to the UFC. He's had to be good for years.
Yeah, what do you think they're gonna do with that? It's kind of a mess right now, the lightweight division with Habib gone. Now they're talking about he might come back.
Exactly. It's a shit. Like if I'm gonna be totally honest, I thought they were gonna do as soon as Khabib left, they were gonna make that Conor Poirier fight for the title. But now they saying they not even stripping him, and then they said
Yeah.
like that Conor and Poirier is done, but Poirier is like I don't have no contract, and now they saying if Poirier doesn't play ball, then they probably do Conor versus Gaethje, and if Gaethje doesn't do it, then they'll do Conor versus Michael Chandler. Because man, the bad thing about that is, dude, when you say no, it's like five other people who are gonna say yes. So
A
like I
thousand percent, bro.
I I, I really hope he get his money. I hope he get the big fight because nobody in that division deserves it more than Dustin Poirier. He shows it all the time. He's a fucking killer. He never has a boring fight. So I want him
Yeah,
to get paid.
I feel the same way. I feel like Gaethje obviously had the performance against Ferguson, right? But like, I feel like if not for Habib, Poirier is the best lightweight, questionably the
Mhm.
best lightweight, because maybe like the new Justin Gaethje has a chance against him. But I mean, he's like great against all styles. You know what I'm saying? I think people forget like he has great jiu-jitsu too. He's tapped out guys
Great.
like Max Holloway. You know what I'm saying? Like got guys like Max Holloway down.
Yeah, that fight with him and Max at lightweight, he put it on Max. It was a great fight, but he had great power. His boxing looked real crisp. Max wasn't really able to, put pressure on him like he was able to do everybody else.
Yeah, and then and granted it was a closer fight when it first started, but even the Hooker fight, which that fight is fucking like right now in my head, like that's fight of the year in my opinion. I can't think of nothing over it at right now. Maybe you'll mention something, but But yeah, that fight started really close, right? But then Poirier started to take over and like almost like truly like outclass him because you saw like how much more skilled he was on the ground. You know,
Yeah, especially after like the first two rounds were the second round was bonkers. Like they went at it, but like you said, he really showed how well his jiu-jitsu is. Slowed him down, had some great control, some good power, and he just consistent, man. He doesn't fade. He stays strong all 5 rounds, wore him down. So, dude, me personally, that's my fight of the year, but it'll probably lean more towards like Wei Li Zhang and Joanna, just because they didn't have like any grappling. It was just straight 25 minutes of like fist
banging.
and feet. So
That's true.
that I like the grappling. I think that adds to the fight, but
Yeah, yeah, man. I was just thinking too, like, because you get people down, like you're a wrestler, like that's like you'll for sure get the takedown. Are you working on submissions at all? Like, is that like a game plan of yours to work on in the future? Because like you obviously got the ground game to get them there. Like, are you trying to like working on getting the finishes there as well?
yeah, man, like I'm from a jujitsu gym, so I love submissions, mostly chokes, man. Uh if I can get your back or I can get your neck, man, I'm really trying to sink it in. But I also know,
Check
man,
your neck.
yeah, dude. But I also know if I punch you in the face a bunch, that works just as well. So I'm not one of those
Yeah, bro, you
guys.
got power, man. That shit's so dope, man. Like, did you know you had that before the street beef shit?
Hell no. Like I always knew I was strong and like I had good hits, but I've never dropped anybody in a fight. Like I've never fucking just bulldozed a motherfucker. So when I started dropping people in the ground and pound, busting people up, that was surprising to me.
Yeah, that's fucking dope. That's gotta feel good, man. I don't know my damn self. You know what I'm saying? I just had unfortunately your nephew punch me in the face, and I just still don't know if I can knock him out or not. So I get,
Yo, test that ground game, man. Like,
oh yeah, I got the ground game on. Look, man, I'm a big boy. Your boy Easy's big. So when I get on top, yeah, I gotta learn how to sink my hips in more. Honestly, let's say get your dick in the dirt. But
yeah,
because
cross on the mat.
once I get in, if I'm half guard, I can hit you with Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying as soon as I got it there, my big
Yeah,
ass hit
you,
that
you
thing clean, bro.
that's a great
Wrap.
choke.
Yeah, that's my shit. No gi, you can hit it. In gi, you can hit it. It's always there.
Dude, my shit, I don't have a name for it, but bro, like I hit a lot of guys in the gym with this, and I'm just waiting for the fight where I hit it. It's almost like a no arm in Dars.
Okay, damn. I was gonna say, don't say it because I want people to hear it, and then like they know.
Yeah,
I guess they
nah,
don't know 'cause you didn't really explain it. Yeah, you're good.
okay. No, I'm gonna explain it. Like it's like especially from half guard, I really tuck the head and look for the darts, and people really, hold their head up because they know the darts is coming. But what I do is I slip my hand like right under their chin without the arm, and I like pull my leg out of half guard, so I'm kind of in like side control, and they think because like I let my leg go, they can turn to like what's that turtle position. But as they turn, they just sink in my arm under their neck, and I just come in and
Oh,
fucking dude. And I got a fucking choke, man. Like out choking is my shit. I put that on them, boy.
hey.
Yeah, I remember this one jujitsu guy said, "Yo, if I can lock below your eyebrows, you're mine." And that's how I feel. If I could fuck it, if I could put this arm and this arm anywhere below your eyebrows, I'm fucking. I'm trying to
Yeah.
choke you.
The worst for me, bro. I'd almost rather be choked than the fucking I don't even know what you call it, like jaw crank. I ain't fucking like the
Oh, yeah,
bro. I
that's a
hate
good
that
one.
shit. I fucking hate that shit. And I'm so goddamn stubborn too, bro. Like I gotta like I'm getting better now just because like I want to get the work in, so I'll tap quick just so we can just
Mhm.
restart, you know. Because like I remember like brand new as white belt, I'm like, no, I must win. But, like it's really not that, bro. Like
It's
if
really
you want to
not.
get
Like,
better, you want to boop boop and like okay, like let's do it again or let's start from that same position. You know what I'm saying? Like
and that's a great thing that you mentioned. Some people really believe like that old school, like, man, you gotta be tough, don't tap out. Yo, it's nothing tough or smart about fucking letting somebody tweak your elbow because you couldn't get out of it, and like your ego wouldn't let you tap, or you getting blacked out. That doesn't make you better. What does make you better is like, oh shit, I'm caught. I realize I'm caught. Like you said, I tap and I start over, and I try not to let that shit happen again. Like, don't fight unless you're in a fight and you can really, fight it. Ain't no fucking, especially leg locks. I see motherfuckers fight leg locks forever and get they shit popped. So I'm like, that's stupid.
Oh, yeah, I gotta stop doing that. You just scared me because I do that too. I'll fight the leg lock, but like because it's kind of weird because it looks so simple, right? But like some people really just can't get it locked in, especially nogi, bro. If you're sweaty enough, it's, whoop, you slip that bitch out. Keep fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Fucking around long enough, but once you get
right.
caught,
Like,
a lot of injuries come out.
that shit, I'll call it like the dark arts because I'm like, it's so it is effortless and it just takes, dude, somebody could be 4 times as strong as you, more technical. You lock that shit in, like, you can't train your Achilles or you can't train your ankle. Like, you're gonna pop that shit. So, and I roll with purple belts and black belts, and as soon as they fucking start turning them hips and my knee that way and my ankle that way, I'm like, you got it, bro. Good shit.
Yeah, I fucking hate it too because like it's not only the really skilled guys do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, no, I had a lot of white belts tried on recently, but
No,
like
dude, that's the first thing. A white, if you a new white belt or a blue
it
belt,
looks so
and it's
easy.
always, yo, and you don't want to work, like, yo, do this, like, they just fucking, I'm a leg lock you, because that shit like that, man.
Yeah, yeah. I've been really trying because like I've been doing like a lot of neck stuff, but I really been trying to like work on like the arms because like I feel like so dependent on that, and I kind of feel bad too because like again I am a bigger guy, so like like if I catch like a paper cut on you or a baseball bat, like I,
Oh,
I just feel yeah, especially the gi bro, them baseball bats, bro, you know ho. But I've been trying to work on arm stuff because I feel okay, like I can get the neck shit right. Like let me work on arm shit.
what, like Kimuras and shit?
Yeah, but I fucking suck at them, bro. I'm terrible. I'm fucking
Yeah,
like
dude.
god awful.
Anything that's not a joke, I fucking suck at. What's the topic? Oh shit, we kind of just been rambling. Yo, y'all give us a topic y'all
Jitsu,
want
I
us to talk
guess.
about.
Yeah. We're getting carried away talking like
That
rolling and shit
jit
like that.
life.
Jujits. It's fucking fun, bro. I really do recommend it. I really want Jerry to try it out, but like he's killing it in basketball, bro. Jerry's my nephew. Anybody who just tuned in, Jay Crazy. He tried taking all our fucking streamers to his fake game with Kenny Galladay. I was going back to the comment.
Yo, send us some topics you want us to touch on, guys. If y'all listening and anything in particular we're talking about.
For sure. I think we went down jiu-jitsu rabbit hole because we were talking about Dustin Gate or Dustin Poirier, how it's like jiu-jitsu is kind of like underrated in that lightweight division. But shouts out to Oblivious Uncle for tuning in. Make sure you head over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Twitch. I really don't use my Twitch, bro. But I'll learn how to operate so eventually one
For
day. I'll
sure,
get
for
more
sure.
active
When
on
we get more into the podcast game, we gotta twitch it.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, I should have this way earlier too. We need logos, man. I mean, we kind of got one now, but if you guys got something else you want to cook up, we're getting out free merch, and honestly, I can put that shit on a shirt and we'll sell that bitch, and obviously you'll get one, and I'll throw in a fucking hoodie too, like whatever, like we'll throw you any piece of merch you want on top of your logo merch because we're looking for a logo.
For sure, guys. Yo, if you're good at design, if you're trying to get your name out there, this would be great. I've had people, hit me up saying they do artwork. This is a great opportunity, guys. If we like it, we use it. Like he said, we have some merch coming. We'll definitely shout you out. And, you'll be doing us a huge favor by, providing us with something we're really looking for. And we'll look out for you too.
Yeah, if it makes you feel even better too, like I do these jerseys, like that's like my thing, right? I want my Ole One-Two merch or shirt, whatever. I want it hung up. I want it hung up right wherever behind me. So that's
Oh,
an added bonus to it.
first day we get them, man, I'm wearing it on the podcast. It's gonna
Hell
be
yeah. I should put some on right now. But
that should
the
be
other
like
thing
our
too,
10th one for our 10th. We should get those.
yeah, we definitely need something, man. We definitely need something. Oblivious Uncle. Grant Hill, the best talent to be crippled by injury. Yeah, man. Shouts out to Grant Hill. I'm from Detroit, so I got the Grant Hill, the Dennis Rodman. I really need to
Mm-hmm.
fuck. I should get Ben Wallace up there, bro. I'm slacking for sure, slacking.
No Chauncey, no Ricky.
Oh, you know what? My boy actually he copped the hoodie. He stopped by. He gave me a Tayshaun Prince jersey. I'll put that up there,
Yeah, Prince was nice for them couple of years. Like Tayshaun Prince was dope.
bro. He really was, bro. Like I feel like he did everything. Like he played defense. He passed the ball. He could shoot threes. Like dude was dope. Dude was out cold. Who was the
Who
best?
was the-
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a I. Let me think. Who do you say? And I give my opinion.
Oh damn! You put the pressure on me. Shit. Oh.
Yeah, man.
All right. All right. So hold on. Oblivious Uncle. We talking best Piston of all time, or just like, but like from like
I think
what era? All time.
Because like
All time
you got the bad boy Pistons, you got the old school Pistons.
Yeah, man. You can't. So you can't ask me, right? Because like I'm gonna be biased because like I have my favorite Pistons. Like I'm probably gonna say some shit like Ben Wallace, right? But like Oblivious Uncle says Isaiah, which I can't be mad at. Isaiah was a dog, bro.
You can go wrong with that.
You can't go wrong with that. Like, dude was like what 5'11", led a team to the NBA championship back when motherfuckers were punching people when they went to the hole. like, yeah, dude's a legend for sure, man, all time. Yeah, man, I know this kid, man. He got Isaiah on his podcast, and he hits me back and forth. Actually, he came out with me and James Lynch, bro, and he said some crazy ass shit about Chris Cyborg. And if you don't know, James Lynch has a podcast with Chris Cyborg. So he was like, I swear to God and everything, bro. He dipped out of the interview after that. He was like, "Oh yeah, I got another show to do, so I got to go." I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, that's what people don't understand. Like, I love that we talk about MMA and all that, but you got to understand, like, the MMA community is like tight knit. So you talk about somebody, like somebody could hear, they could get back, and that could not be good.
Yeah, for sure. If you guys are watching, don't ever come on the stream talk shit about Impa and Sakatasataha. How you say his
My
name?
boys, all of them.
Saganai, right?
Yeah, Asanganai.
Yeah, don't come here talking about Impa. Fuck. Saganai.
Yeah, nobody at our gym can say it either. We just say Emperor.
I bet. Or my man Derek Brunson either.
Check the Pistons did not only Jordan but LeBron. They did all right. They did all right with LeBron. All right, so look, but he was young, whatever.
Yeah, for sure. But like we were all 4 champs, Eastern Conference every single year. LeBron had to evolve to beat us.
Exactly, yo. Y'all made them better. So shout out to y'all. I say, like, I don't think these two are the best Pistons, but when I think about Pistons, these are like my favorite. Of course, Rip Hamilton. That motherfucker could shoot. The lights out. The mask was iconic. And how do you not mention Rasheed Wallace ready to smack any motherfucker anytime anymore?
You know what's crazy? Speaking of Pistons, you know what I got? Like right. Hey, what up though, Dapper Media? Hey, you know what, Hulk? And I don't know if you're doing them or not, man. But if you want to do an interview, I'm sure Dapper would fucking love to have you, bro. Suns NBA championship. Oh, they must have some good weed out there, huh? 2021, you got the Suns, the NBA champions, bro.
I mean, man, after what they did in the bubble and all that team building they did, that chemistry building they did, they could. Going through that with something, man, you learn to trust them for real.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what type of chemistry building Hulk is talking about, it's maybe I can post a link in the comments or something like that. Oblivious Uncle said Rasheed was more Portland days. You could say that, right? But he won the chip in Detroit.
Yeah, but he was definitely like him and Ben Wallace was a big part of that.
Yes, sir. Speaking of that, this is why I started the pod. I was gonna go live before he hit me up to do like football fantasy shit, and I just wanted to see this work. Have you seen? Hold on, I'll put some. I don't know if you see.
Double figures. The Pacers have played a very intelligent game tonight. Then Wallace is fouled, and Wallace did. Wallace right at our chest. This has potential to be serious if they don't get between. Wallace upset. Players trying to hold each other off. Steven Jackson and Rasheed Wallace trying to be peacemakers.
Shout out to Speakeasy Podcast. And your question today was the Malice in the Palace. Let's say the original scuffle between Artest and Ben Wallace had gone through. Who do I have in that matchup? Fuck. Man, Ron is probably one of the most God-gifted, naturally strong motherfuckers I ever met. The dude, I never seen the dude lift no weights. He just always used to do band work, strong as fuck. But at the same time, Ben Wallace is a motherfucking grizzly bear. So, to be honest with you, I wouldn't want to see that fight just because it's two good dudes. But if I had to pick one, fuck, I would just have to pick Ben Wallace. They're both monsters, but Ben Wallace is a monster that's, 2 or 3 inches taller and probably outweighs Ron by 60 pounds. So, like I said, glad it didn't really go down. But if it did go down, it would have been some shit. Anyway, bro, take care.
I can look at that video come through though. I was trying to put your video in there. That's the one that came through.
Oh no, that's what I thought you were talking. Dude, if that would have happened in today's NBA, you would get fired. You couldn't do no shit like that now.
Hell no. Who do you think would have won that fight though?
Yo, that would, like you said, I would hate to see it because both of them are two like bangers. But I think Ben Wallace, just because he's just a little bigger, and he was mean as fuck. Like, I feel like
he was Big Ben at 6'9", playing center. You know what I'm saying? So he had to be a dog.
Wow, he would out rebound everybody. Like, give me that shit.
He was a little dude too, in NBA standards, center standards at least for sure, bro.
Man, that afro added a couple of inches, so you gotta count
that. Hey, yeah, you could probably is your shit dreaded up or rated up? You just dreaded
up.
Nah,
my shit's dreaded. Like I used to have a like a big fucking like mohawk / afro shit. I used to rock.
I should play a sad song. Da, 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 da. Let's catch up on some of these comments real quick. We got Oblivious Uncle in the house. He said, "I'm an AZ. That's not happening." That's a reference to my man Dapper, the Suns NBA champions 2021. Yeah, my man Dapper on that good.
I mean, they said it's good out in Arizona.
Dapper coming back again. He said, "My Phoenix Suns finna clap those bums from Memphis." Yeah, but Memphis isn't defending champions, bro. Like that's
Memphis isn't good.
Hey, you know what they did clap though?
All of them.
Like I said, hey, go check out the NBA Team Exposed, bro. We trade Kelly for Aaron Gordon. We finna contend. Dapper Media says, speaking on the Suns again.
I like him. He's a beast.
I like Aaron Gordon too, bro. He got robbed out of the NBA dunk contest, bro. I can't believe D-Wade did that shit, bro. Like I would have let the son to daughter thing slide if he didn't do that. No, I'm kidding. I don't give a fuck about that. Stop before I get canceled before I even start.
Yeah, you a fool.
Look, guys, I'm drinking, okay?
I can't forgive that.
Let me hop on it. You talking about the pod? I mean, shit, that's up to Baby Hawk, man, for real. Damn, we got a lot of comments, bro. Bro, look up LeBron dunk on Portland and play it. I fucking wish, bro. I really don't know how I played that video. I swear to God, bro. Like,
bro, I was about to say, yo, that shit was dope as fuck.
Bro, it was dope, right? But I was trying to upload your video, so I highlighted like all the videos I could, because like it wouldn't let me do yours. So I'm like, okay, what videos can I do? So I kind of tried to like highlight all of them. That's the one that came through. But I'm gonna work on it though. I'm gonna figure out what the hell I'm doing.
You know, we can do that shit. We about to make this bitch live.
We gonna be live, baby. Ben wins, size of a heart, for sure.
I mean, he was
Ben had heart too. Ben had heart too. So don't sleep on him like that. You can fight all you want, besides Smothers. All right, Hulk. Get him, Hulk. Get him, Hulk. Get him, Hulk.
Yeah, let me my 2 cents about that. Bro, I'm not a fucking trust and believe, I'm not one of these motherfuckers. Size doesn't matter. You can beat anybody. Yo, a big 6'2" motherfucker who knows what he's doing is gonna, like, who's way bigger than me, is gonna handle me. Let's be honest. But that's not everything, man. If you go in thinking height and weight is everything, somebody will really,
Yeah.
surprise you. So
Works.
it's not everything.
I just posted a link to the baby Hawks highlights, so you can go check and see if that size matters. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes
Ben Wallace passed our test. I agree, but that sounds suspect. So I'm moving on. Jay Crazy says between who? So Jerry, you're young as hell, bro. You might not even know who these dudes are. We're talking about Ben
Oh
Wallace,
my gosh.
Ron Artest, who you might know as Meta World Peace, but to us, he's Ron Artest.
Oh, speaking of that, can we dude? Everybody just forget how he elbowed the fuck out of James Harden.
Bro,
Oh my! Almost separated this man's head from his neck.
Bro, you got a list of videos. We got to try zip in here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one I would play.
And he had the nerve to say, "I didn't see him."
Bro, that's what I loved about him, though, bro. He was just so fucking crazy. Like he didn't give a fuck. He was doing savage shit. He punched a fucking fan. You know what I'm saying? Like Tiger made that shit a rap line. When shit hits the fan, I run a test.
Yo, they beat a lot of fans. Yeah. Speaking of I know as a fan, you're probably like, yo, I'm gonna sue that guy. But imagine going home to your homies and be like, Meta World Peace snuffed me in the face. That's gotta be kind of cool. Yo, you won't believe Ben Wallace was on my ass, being like he was being.
I just picture him like just drunk, lonely at a bar, like not in the conversation. He's like, "Oh yeah, well, Ron Artest punched me in the face."
No way, bro. Do you have video? Yeah, that's me right there.
yeah, thanks. Dapper Media says Wallace built different. Wallace was for sure built.
Yeah.
Like I say, the dude was 6'9", playing the center position, and he won a championship against Shaquille O'Neal, bro. Of all centers, that's fucking crazy.
For real. Both of them, him and Rasheed, they were some fucking killers.
For sure, bro. Motivated Connor beats everybody. Shout out to Apex, dog. Apex does highlight videos. You gotta make one for Baby Hawk, man.
I would very much appreciate that. That'd be fucking sick.
He likes Lincoln. We don't like Lincoln Park, but he appreciates Lincoln Park videos. Well, he likes Lincoln Park too. I ain't gonna say he don't like Lincoln Park. Bad Boys Pistons versus Baby Hawk and Easy. Who you got? Them niggas like 6.
Something. Yeah, right.
We 5.
Man,
something. It's 2 of us.
Niggas beat up on the way to the fight, boy.
Yeah, bro. We're the sparring rounds, bro.
So yo, let's get a quick warm up.
Yeah, we won't get hurt in this one. Let's go. Phoenix can hope just to get to a first round matchup and take it to 7. They did do something with 7. I'm telling y'all, go watch that video.
Dude, our series, they showed really good improvement. Like in the bubble, they were like undefeated, but in all honesty, I really like Devin Booker. I feel like he could be a star, but dude, in the West, if you don't got like a fucking super team, you're not gonna do anything. Look at Dame Dollar. Like he has a great team, and he's been to one conference final, maybe. Like,
bro, I'm glad you brought that up. Just because, bro, I also want people to know, like, Baby Hawk is like an MMA fighter, but my man watches basketball. And I texted him today a question about Darius Slay, and he knew who his wife was. Darius Slay, don't come at us for that, but
yeah. Tell it to you, my brother.
First and everything. So if you guys got questions about the sports, like, feel free to tap in with that shit too. But I low key think because like the bubble was such a place for the ballers, bro, like for the true like hearted like dudes who were like Jimmy Butler. The Heat weren't supposed to make it to the finals. They weren't even like who thought that, right? But because Jimmy Butler or even Tyler Hero and like they made it. It's like
exactly
in a scenario, maybe Phoenix can win a first round. I ain't gonna say they're gonna chip though. I ain't gonna say all that. Zaya Wade versus Bronny. Who you got? Give me Bronny, bro. We from basketball.
I mean, they dancing and singing, probably
TikTok videos.
Yeah, dude, they doing TikTok. Actually, Bronny kind of good at TikTok too. So who knows?
I don't even know. I got one TikTok. I'll send it to you, bro. You'll laugh your ass off. If you want my opinion, Bronny is a good player, but he's super hyped up, bro. If we're talking about LeBron's son.
I mean, dude,
fights or basketball or TikToks.
I mean, man, like, look, that happens with all the greats. They hyped up Michael Jordan's son. They hyped up Shaq's son, Penny Hardaway. Like it just comes with like he's the biggest basketball star in the world. So and his son is good. So it's going to be a lot of hype around him. Most likely, more than likely, he won't be as good as his dad, but he could be a solid player.
And we're a little delayed on these comments. And I think Oblivion's uncle may be speaking on you talking about size doesn't matter because he says yep and true. But the comment after that is me sitting in your highlight video. So I'm assuming he's talking about the size doesn't matter shit.
Oh yeah, man. Like, yeah, let me
another pause comment.
Oh, take it to the jaw.
What about to say?
No, I was about to say, man, that was a cheap shot.
Oh, talking about Ron Artest's elbow.
Yeah. That was
a cheap shot.
That was attempted murder. That's what that was.
It was, man. That was sketchy. Behind the head too, with the bow.
Yo, when they broke it down in slow motion and you saw his neck went like the cartoon characters, like they neck pull this way. I'm sorry. I would have been mad at the elbow, but the fact that they just looked at me fall and like, man, what? Y'all better hop on his ass, boy. Anybody elbow me in unconsciousness, I want that guy to be unconscious. That's some bullshit.
Oh, facts, bro. Like Harden, like maybe, yeah. Is Harden soft for like not like retaliating or like not like fight like? He was probably knocked out a little bit too, like right, like to give him a break for that, or like he's soft for like not getting up about that smoke.
I mean, in that scenario, I think he caught a concussion and he was out, so that time he definitely wasn't retaliating. But it's always hard, man. Do you do like the Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Garnett? I'll beat you at the bus, like.
He really did too. Hey, you know what's crazy? Do you know what Kevin Garnett said?
Yep. He said his wife tastes like what? Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
you can't say that about another man.
Talking about his wife. That's what I say. Like, I'll post. This might be fucked up, whatever. I'll post pictures of guys like girlfriends, but if they're wifey, like ring on the finger, I'm not doing that. That's a whole different ball game. That wasn't anything but a cold cock. These keep pause ass comments. No, you can't be. It's my nephew. Who doesn't know? Who doesn't know then? That was the amazing Malice to Palace. Absolutely. So you do know. Okay, you brush up on your history. Okay, young man.
A little bit.
Of course I know those guys.
Yeah.
He hit the wrong fan. Did he really? Did Ron Artest hit the wrong guy?
Yeah, I think so. Like, that was the one who like poured beer on him. He fucked yo. And what people don't understand, those aren't like regular guys. Those are like superhuman NBA players. So one of them motherfuckers hitting you is gonna do a lot. Like you said, one hitting motherfuckers is crumbling.
Bro, I know. It's because like you think like any very tall person you know, at least for me, that I know throughout my lifetime, they're kind of gumpy, but they're not athletic. You know what I'm saying? They're just fucking tall. That's it. Those are tall athletes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes run 4.4s and shit. Like, at least LeBron runs like 4.5 or some shit. Like, all right, yeah, I gotta ask you this too, and I'll get to these comments too. I didn't want to catch up on them, but like the LeBron Kobe Covington stuff came up.
Yeah.
I went to the side. I messaged it, and I won't say what's coach's name. I'll tell you off air. But I messaged a MMA coach who's coached guys in championship fights. I said, hey, just a stand-up fight. Like, we know what kind of athlete LeBron is. Does he have a chance against Kobe Covington? Just stand up. No ground and pound, no wrestling. Kickboxing or boxing. Now I want to know what you say. He said he has a chance. He said, give me 3 months with that man, and he'll put that man to sleep.
That's so hard. Like, okay. That's so hard for me to like kind of talk about because if you just take his mentality towards basketball, like if he really dedicated 3 months really hard to fucking training and learning how to fuck, he could fuck up a lot of people. But that's also not taking into consideration, does this man has like a fighter mindset? Like, how does he feel? Like, and that's really people always think, oh, just find a big athletic motherfucker and you could make him a fighter. Nah, not everybody's used to getting punched in the face or punching somebody in the face. So just to know what his mentality would be like, it's different.
That's a
But
good
on
point.
the athletic side, yo, he would fuck up so many. Like how he fuck like how long he is, the amount of
Bro,
power he can generate. It would you
flying
would
D
it
from
would be,
LeBron James would
it
fucking
would be
put you in
ugly.
Jupiter, bro.
Look what Walt Harris could do. Walt Harris was like a standout in college, right? Football, good football.
Basketball, I think.
Oh,
I'm
basketball, even better. Look at it. He's flying Indian motherfuckers, like pitting them in the dirt. So just imagine like Walt Harris, Super Saiyan 3 would be LeBron James.
Walt Harris played 23 games and averaged 2.3 points at Jacksonville State. I mean, still, he got a stat line up on Google, so he had to be worth he had something, right? But no,
Yep.
yeah, because I always wondered that too. Because like, for instance, we see Greg Hardy, right? Like a guy who like didn't do MMA, he played football, but he hops into MMA as an athlete, and he's knocking motherfuckers out. Francis Ngannou, bro. I can't as great as much as I love Francis as a fan, like watching him fight. I can't say technically he's sound. Like he's kind
No,
of
no, not at all. He throws
yeah.
motherfucking bombs.
And if I'm dropping hints, nah, I won't even tell. I'll tell you them privately. But yeah,
But dude, that I'm glad you brought that up. I had a conversation with my two wrestling coaches in college, and I was like, one of them, I asked, would you rather have a super athlete that knows no wrestling, or would you rather have like the most technical guy, but he's not physically gifted? And the assistant coach was like, that's easy. You take the technique guy, right? You can make them stronger or whatever. And I said, nah. And we asked our head coach. He said 100% he would take the super athlete.
yeah.
Be,
I mean,
dude, it's not bad. You can technique is learned. Nobody comes in with perfect technique. So if they put the time in and they willing to learn, but dude, you can't fucking teach 6'5". You can't teach 265. Like no matter how much I train, I never be that fucking big. So
yeah. Could all right? So like, and I always wonder this too, because like I'm a big guy this way. I'm not a big guy this way. Like an untrained. Actually, this is a dumbass question. I'm not gonna ask it. That's my bad talking.
now, what are you gonna
Honestly,
say?
it's a dumb question, bro. I already know. It's a fact. Like I feel like I could do it. Like an untrained 6'5" dude. Okay, Baby Hawk take him out. I feel like I could take out untrained 6'5" dude. So like Baby Hawk
Yeah,
for sure would take that dude out, like without question. Bronx,
it'll be a little hard, but
man,
yeah.
you going to sleep? Man?
Especially if they don't know shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
then wow.
Jay Crazy says Ben Wallace would be. I think he means beat. Ron Test simple. He barely shoved our test, and our test went flying across the court. He did. That's true. That's facts.
Yeah, he didn't want none of that smoke with him.
He didn't, bro. He went off. He's like, I'm gonna fight this fan over here. Fuck
Bro,
all
he's like,
that.
yo, he said, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Bro, look at on Indiana. He was averaging like 37 points per game in the bubble. Who you talking about? On Indiana. I don't know who you're talking about. So I'll move
Yeah, I
on.
don't know.
Here's one. How many touchdown receptions LeBron gets first full season as an NFL tight end? And we're way behind comments, so he probably asked us like an hour ago, but that's like a very specific question. How many exact touchdowns LeBron would get as a tight end?
Let's kind of let's lighten around these. I'll say at least 14. Yo, put that big
Yeah,
motherfucker in the red zone, throw it up. He'd be a
I
little
agree.
Gronk.
You know what? Here in Detroit, I'm gonna look it up too. We had this guy named Joseph something. Joseph. Oh my God, what's his last name? I'm gonna type in Joseph Detroit Lions. Well, he was just a tall dude. He's just fucking literally. That's like all he was. Joseph Fourier. Yeah, Joseph Fourier. Here in
That's all
Detroit.
of it.
Let me see. Actually, that's a good ass question. Look at Google, bro. We Google solving everything. That's why motherfuckers on Facebook arguing with each other. If your dumbasses went to Google, bro, you would just save yourself a half hour reading some
Dude,
dumbass
oh
shit.
my! When people ask me, "Hey man, do you know?" I'm like, "Yo, you literally have a smartphone in your hand." Like,
Yeah.
trust me, people knows it before I do.
Joseph Fourier was 6'7", by the way. So
That's tall
tall
as
as
shit.
fuck. Yeah. And then the one he played with us, bro, I'm pretty sure, bro, he had like 7 touchdowns. And that's not LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James is 6'8", more athletic. No disrespect to you, Joseph Fourier. Maybe I'll get him on the podcast. That'd be dope.
Right?
Yeah, speaking of
Harden's pretty kind of soft.
yeah, I agree. All right, so we got the Ole One-Two, right? Like do you guys actually I should just ask Hulk. Yeah, he had 7 touchdowns and yeah, he played all 16. 7 touchdowns in all 16 games as a rookie, just being tall.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like Joseph Fourier did. Do you want to be part like some of these fight interviews? Like, do you want to pick and choose the ones you're part of? Or you want to be part of all of them? You want to be part of like just?
Oh
like,
yeah, dude. I would love to have any of them that you would have me in. Like I would love to be in. I feel like I would mostly just be there to listen, man, because those guys are like Kamal Worthy, man. He was dropping so many jewels that I was just really sitting back and listening.
yeah, I really was too, because like it's like I think it was dope for you too, because like you're my boy, and like I give a fuck about you, like I care about you, and like for you to like hear like some advice from like somebody who's like there, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like dope, bro. Like you know what I'm saying,
Bro,
like
I eat that shit up, man. Like
yeah,
anybody in my position that gives advice, I store it up here.
yeah, he did hit the wrong fan. That's fucked up. I didn't know that. That's fucked up. Dude, LeBron scored 28 straight points against the Pistons in the playoffs. Why you gotta bring that shit up, Blue's uncle, bro? You know I'm a Pistons fan, man. Why you gotta be beating up on me, man? My feelings and shit. He is a fighter. He's a fighter. Oh, okay. I like LeBron. I personally feel like LeBron, like skill set wise, is like the best. But I don't know if he has that amount of mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if LeBron got like that. Remember Game 5 of the NBA Finals where he passed that ball? And everyone was like, I mean, granted, my man was open, but like me personally, I'm like, you're wearing a Mamba jersey, bro. Dunking all 3 of them niggas. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god, yeah, that's always
Let's try it, bro. Go for it, bro. You got the jersey on, like Kobe would have did it, right?
true. I bet.
But he was open.
Yeah,
Dang,
I'm
was
a
open.
big LeBron fan, so I always gotta be like, yo, don't be unbiased.
Yeah, because I will say this, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like LeBron's skill set wise, like if you give me like any, like just how you ask your coach, like you want the athlete or the guy who's done it forever. Like if you give me anybody throughout NBA history to start a team with, give me LeBron. I've seen him make it to the NBA Finals with straight, and no disrespect to anybody who's ever been in the NBA, because like we're not an NBA, right? But like I see him make it to the NBA with like the scrubs of the NBA, like Boobie Gibson. Where did he go after
Yo,
LeBron?
he made Daniel Gibson a household name, boy. Motherfucker hitting
You
them
know what I'm saying?
threes. Yo,
Where did
yeah,
he go after? Bro, Ilgauskas, bro.
Ilgauskas. Fucking who else?
So many, bro.
Yeah, Jawan. I forgot Jawan. I think Jawan Howard was on his team.
Yeah,
Fucking
but he was more like a bench, right? Yeah. Mike Miller. He gave Mike Miller a ring. Fucking oh my god, who was my man that hit Steph Curry? Matthew Deldova. They're making
They
memes
call him
about
the Curry stopper for like a couple games. I'm like, really? He's a
yeah,
Curry
then he
stopper.
switched teams. He plays with Milwaukee. You ain't ever seen him on the court again, bro.
Okay,
Okay, here's
here's
the
another.
topic. Sorry, this has been nothing to do with boxing. What people think that if LeBron went to the NFL right now, he would be top receiver. Thoughts? Not right now, but in his prime. Hell, fucking yeah! You see DK Metcalf out there, bro. Don't play. Google ruined homework for kids. It helped homework for kids. There's 2
Yeah,
sides of that.
that's all how you think about it.
Yeah,
It helped the fuck out of me. Quizlet.
Wait, hold up. Is Homeboy blasting chest a man guy? What? Wait, hold up. Is Homeboy blasting chest a man guy?
What does that mean?
I don't fucking know, bro. I feel like he's trying to pronounce Impa's last name. MMA. Oh, MMA guy. Yes. Man guy. Oblivious, bro. You keep coming with these pause ass comments, dog.
Wait, what did he say? Is what?
I think so. He said, wait up, is homeboy blasting chest a man guy? I think he meant is homeboy, which blasting chest must be, I believe his uncle talk for you, MMA guy. Yes. Yes,
I'm an MMA guy.
Baby Hawk is that guy. You could just type in Baby Hawk in Google, and hopefully our highlight video pops up. Do you have a favorite
right?
video, by the way?
Do I have a what?
I'm not sure if it's not mine. Do you have a favorite highlight video?
I very much like it. I do like yours, but I have to admit, like the one on my page because it's mine. But that I really like that one because a young kid who I was training, like he's a really good wrestler, and he's good with the YouTube thing. He's like, I'll make you a highlight tape because I was trying to kind of capitalize off the YouTube shit, and he made it in one day. Blew. I think right now it has like 20,000 views or some shit. So that was crazy.
I'm about to look. I want to see how many views you have on our channel too.
Yeah, check that out.
Danny Ferry. Who was that? You know that?
I remember Danny Phantom.
He said Danny.
Who's the closest person? The Mamba mentality in the NBA. This is a great question, bro. Who's the closest person to the Mamba mentality in the NBA? My opinion is Jason Tatum. When I think about Mamba mentality, it's like definitely a scoring heavy, like put the team on your back. I gotta say Devin Booker. Not only like he dropped, I forgot how many fucking points he dropped that one game. That was a lot. I think it was like 60 or something.
70 something, 72, 71.
Either him or fucking, some people wouldn't say this, but Clay has a huge Mamba mentality, but he also has a play within the team mentality. Like Clay could go off for fucking 40, 50 every night if he wants to, but that's not the game plan.
Slept on, bro. I would take Clay and I would trade away my team for Clay.
Dude, like, and shout out to Clay because everybody's like, yo, you can leave Golden State, you can have your own team. Like, why? I'm here with my boy. I do what I do. He do. Like, I'm not jealous of him. He not jealous of me.
People forget.
Anybody be happy to have Clay, man.
They were down 3-1 to the Thunder before they won the chip. I think the first chip. And Clay was the one who saved him. I think he hit like 6 or 7 threes in a row. But my mentality for me, go ahead, say what you're gonna say, Hawk.
Oh no, and like the crazy thing about Clay is not only is his fucking shooting crazy, he's a great defender. He'll take your best defender.
Yeah. Sorry.
No.
Nah, all right. So my mentality for me, right? Remember that face Kobe used to make, the rat face, right? Who? Just real quick, just off the top of your head, who makes that face? Like who in the NBA? Like who like makes like a you don't want this shit type face?
Dame.
Who?
Dame.
Dame does too. Yeah, I was gonna say Russ.
Yo,
Russ got the mom mentality, bro. I like the skill set may not be to upon par with Kobe's, but the mentality wise, he don't give a fuck. If you don't high five him as a teammate, he's ready to fight you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's mom mentality to me, you know.
For sure, like dude, he has a great. I won't say great attitude. His shit is intense, but I feel like Kobe never let it get to the point where it's gonna hurt the team. I feel like Russ does that a lot. Like he'd be like, "Yo, I'm gonna do this shit regardless. I don't care if it's what's right for the team. I'm gonna go off."
So Kobe did that, right? That's what I was saying. Like skill set wise, I'm not gonna compare Russ and Kobe because like Kobe was better. I think that Kobe was like blessed with that. Like his skill set allowed him to be more successful in those like I don't give a fuck moments. Versus Russ, like you know what I'm saying, he's not gonna hit them shots. But you know what? If you beat me in UFC one more time, bro, I'm gonna have to come drag you over to 2K and fuck you all the way up. Yeah, that's man.
Yo, are you? You're gonna find out, yo. Your boy good at. I haven't played 2K in a little bit, but your boy was good.
Oh, you making excuses already? No, I'm playing. Stop in case you beat me.
Yeah, right. But this footage isn't found.
Yeah, error. Is a ground guy going to be the stand-up guy? Yes, in my opinion. Go ahead, Hawk. Yeah. What's your opinion on that one?
As a ground guy, I tend to lean towards the ground guy. So
yeah,
usually, but
We did talk about this a little bit. I guess we had a whole fucking debate about it. That's what makes Habib the GOAT to me. He's a ground guy. You know what I'm saying? Like what he did on the ground. Motherfuckers can't stop.
Can we take a quick second? Like if you think about all the guys that people consider the GOAT, right? How many of those guys are grapplers? Could be GSP,
Every single
John
one.
Jones. John Jones is all around, but he's a wrestler. Cormier,
Yeah.
Cejudo. Wow, man. Most of the champions are wrestlers, man. Kamar, Usman, like you gotta know some grappling.
It's to be the best in MMA, you have to be a grappler, in my opinion. Like because that's the most dominant form of combat sports for real. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's like when I spoke earlier about Hulk or even myself versus 6'5" guy with no training. My grappling, once I get him to the ground, we're the same height. And once like these motherfucking forearms around that neck, you going night. You wanna go night? You wanna go night? Hell no. Only my mentality is Westbrook. Hell yeah. Uncle Oblivious finally a non-pause comment. That's what I'm saying. 70 as a rookie. What does that mean?
I think he might be talking about who are we talking about? He might be talking about Booker for like 2K or something.
He's the only player left that doesn't want to be friends with the opponents. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I agree about my mentality with Russ and Dame too. Though that was an honorable mention, bro, for sure. It was Dame because like Dame been out here trying to super team up. You know what I'm saying? He's out here trying to get you on the court, bro. The night Kobe died, or not? I'm sorry, I apologize. RP to Kobe, and I hate even speaking on this because like this shit like for real hit me differently because I got a son now too. But like when the Lakers returned finally back to NBA like play. The first game back was the Blazers, like at home.
Yeah, he went off. You know what
I'm saying? I'm thinking like LeBron because like you got to right. You got to mom mentality it up for your first return back. No, Dame's the one that mom mentality up the whole fuck. I think he dropped like 50 something and beat him.
Yeah,
spoiled the whole fucking like moment.
and man, dude, and I love that. And I really don't feel like it's sport because of course the Lakers are Kobe's team, but Kobe meant so much to everybody. So like for him to do that, then Kawhi talks about how he took him under his wing, and then Anthony Davis talks about how when they was at the Olympics, they always hung out. So man, like Kobe meant so much to so many people that whenever they had a huge game like that, it really spoke to him as a person.
Jay Crazy comments, Clay dropped 60 points and only dribbled the ball 10 times. I remember that. And the coach took him out of the game, too. He even finished the game. They took him out early, like third quarter or some shit, which is insane. But it's also
it's never been a shooting backcourt like them before. Like
never. Exactly.
As a huge LeBron fan, to have to go through them like all those years and be like to know like, yo, he's good, but these motherfuckers just too many threes, man. Too many threes.
And then they got Draymond facilitating the ball, playing defense, grabbing boards. Like, bro, that was such they're such a good team, bro. I'll try to listen to. I apologize, guys, but that's a good ass team.
I'm so I won't say glad because I kind of sound hating, but when they run was over, they were like the worst team in the league. I laughed a little bit.
Tyler Harrow. So Tyler Harrow's a 70 rookie. Yo, time out real quick. I do want to ask this. Why are you guys buying 2K21 when there's not even a rookie class in the game yet? You playing with the same exact roster in 2K20 right now. I was gonna raffle away 2K21. I had the you may even not even seen it. I reached out to LeVar.
Yeah, I seen that. That was dope.
Yeah, just for that. I'm working on it. I'm buzzing a little bit, so I'll let you guys know. Like I am contacts with LeVar trying to get him on the damn podcast, man. But yeah, what the fuck, bro? Why are you buying 2K21 to name no rookie class? Ain't even the same. It's all the same roster. That's a great point on Westbrook, dude, with no shirt. Would you say he was cute or something?
I think he means
bro. My man Oblivious uncle on some shit, bro. I swear to God.
Man, we appreciate all y'all. Devin,
no, for sure. Yeah, I'm just fucking around. I'm picking on everybody. Devin V, maybe Devin B. He meant. I mean, Devin Booker. That's right. Next comment. Okay.
Wow, he's gonna be big in the league when Kobe passed. I think this one lady doing while with LeBron wants to do that. Man, of course, like I'm sure they all felt like that. Like they were favorites already that year, and just that put more, motivation to win it. And it almost turned out storybookish. Like I love that they were able to do that for the Lakers in that franchise.
I just wish he went to try to dunk it on 3 different people. No, I'm playing. He made the right play, right? You're supposed to pass the open guy in that situation.
Yeah, man, that's good basketball play.
Yeah, Kobe passed and made me sob, full on tears for days. Real shit, yeah, bro. That shit hit me. It hit me different, bro. That's like honestly like one of the biggest motivations behind the podcast, or me even starting doing this shit is like your time on Earth, bro, is like never guaranteed. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter like what amount of success you've ever reached. It doesn't even matter if you're with your fucking daughter, bro, on your way to her basketball game. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit can go anytime, bro. You could get hit by a car checking the mail. My drunk fat ass might want to go grab a taquito after this little sip, you know what I'm saying, and take somebody the fuck out without an Ezekiel choke. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? We got peach rolls here. I'm joking.
But dude, no, yeah, you a wild man. But dude, that's a great concept, man. Like, guys, if you're listening here and you're thinking about doing a project, or there's something that you're interested in that you're worried about, man, it is the time to do it. Like you said, we don't know what's promised tomorrow, and get everything you can out of this life. Any ideas you want to go with, anybody you want to talk to that you're afraid to, man, it's way too short to not go for everything you want.
Yeah, man, it was fucking like heartbreaking, bro. Like it just made me realize like your time isn't guaranteed. It doesn't matter who you are, how great you were in life. It's really not. So like enjoy your time here. As long as you're not harming others in your enjoyment, unless you freak like that and you find participating parties that are also freaky like that. No, I ain't worried about it.
Y'all kids sitting adults, I got nothing to say about it.
Yeah, but like, yeah, for sure. Like that shit hit me too, bro. Like real shit, like even thinking about currently, just because like how far it brought me. You know what I'm saying? Like to this point, like when I've never thought I'd be this far doing a fucking podcast out of my basement, you know what I'm saying? But that Mamba shit put it in me, bro. The Mamba mentality to it, bro. So like nigga, I'm friends with Baby Hulk, this motherfucker dog. What's good?
Hey. But that's all you, man. Like, and dude, that's all it takes, guys. Like, it's literally taking that first step. That quote, the hardest step is always the first step. Man, I'm sure easy to tell you, man. Like, I bet like just getting started was the hardest thing, and now like you're fucking flowing with it, and you're able to do more. And that's what everybody thinks when they have a goal. They only looking at the end goal. Like, how do I get there? Like, if you start a podcast, I'm sure everybody wants to be Joe Rogan. But if you think about, man, I'll never be Joe Rogan. I never have like millions and millions of views. Dude, worry about 10 views, worry about 10 followers, and then you build off of that, and you build off of that. And as the process is going, it's happening. Like, that's the same thing with me. Like, I don't think about people like, yo, when you get to the UFC, when you're doing this, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm worried about the process. I'm thinking about getting better, making it to as many classes, as many workouts as I do, and trusting in that process is going to eventually get me to where I need to go.
1,000%. And shout out to Oblivious Uncle. He said, wow, it's awesome. I'm having a good time riffing with you guys. But to hear that Kobe made you do this is awesome. For sure, man. Kobe, man. And to tell you what, too, bro, I'm a Detroit fan. So I originally didn't like Kobe. But at some point, the same thing with LeBron. I didn't like LeBron for a minute, too. But I had to respect the greatness of those two. Because, like, them boys are getting it.
That's a great thing.
Years, go ahead, so I'll read this real quick. My bad, because I just started. In 1,000 years, is anyone going to care you tried? Good fucking point. That that you gave it a shot, that you failed. No, so fucking do it, bro. That's where's the fucking live, bro. I'm gonna leave that one up for a minute, bro. Cause that's some real shit, bro.
Yeah, that's bro. Speaking of, I'm glad you mentioned that. I just came across a video on GSP, kind of breaking down like how we thought about fighting and everything. He said, like, just to contextualize on, like, millions of people love him and watch his fights and everything. But he said before his fights, he would just go out and drive around and look at the people who were just going to like about their lives, not even thinking about him. Like, majority of people won't think about you like that or like care what you're doing. And some people, oh, that's kind of sad. No, that really should give you inspiration. A lot of people like not gonna care. You care. It's important to you. So that should make it, you know, like just important enough, man. Like nobody gives a fuck. Like at the end of the day, like that what you're doing, but you care. The people around you care, and you put a lot of stock into it. So if you ever kind of get in that mindset of, oh man, this is the whole world, it's really not, man. It's so small and it's so like minute that you just can't let the little things get to you.
1,000%, man. I was truly blessed to like get a little bit of support as soon as I started. Not from my friends or anything either. Bro. That's like the crazy part. Like like they're still my friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. But they don't see me in that light. They don't see me like a podcasting light. They don't see me as like a sports analyst light. You know what I'm saying? They see me as like they know my faults as well as my accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? It's like they know I'm human. But like people who don't know me, you know what I'm saying they see me in different lights. So like when I come on here and I was able to get that little bit of support from people I didn't know, like it made me like because that's the thing, right? You're insecure about like yourself and like the mistakes you made. That so you don't see yourself as a Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? But like, and that's what I love about this podcast. We talked about when we went live on IG one time. Is like I realized like all these people, bro. Kendra Luss, Glover Quinn, Kevin Lee. You know what I'm saying? Like they were all like fucking like me and you at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like just regular fucking dudes, bro. And they just kept fucking grinding, man. And shouts to I believe his uncle too. He said the 1,000-year rule. He owns a company. Okay. I own a company. I tell my sales rep one major rule: 1,000-year rule. In 1,000 years, anyone gonna care you tried, that you gave it a shot, that you failed. No. So fucking do it.
Hell yeah. Get new topic. How much anxiety and depression? What is that? My screenshot.
You're good. How much anxiety and depression is ingrained in society for people worrying about what others are going to think of them or what they. Yeah. It is, man. I feel like social media is part of that too. Real shit. Right? Mm-hmm. Like you want to like post like lavish life, like nothing's wrong, you're perfect, you do sweet shit all the time, but like that's not the reality of things, man. That's really not. That is an anxiety of modern day life for sure. I personally have overcome it. I've gone through my own trials and tribulations to reach that point. Like I've hit like low points where like nothing mattered. So I feel like I kind of like was able to like rise like the phoenix from the ashes.
Yeah.
Talk about shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I feel like Hulk said, man, if anyone's ever listening, if like a project or some shit that you want to do it, man. Like the 1,000-year rule, man. Like, who's gonna give a fuck in 1,000 years? Who's gonna give a fuck? And in 1,000 years too, like so let's say like your family, like remembers your family will be able to pass on the stories you try to do this shit. Well, they'll have on YouTube videos with with Baby Hulk or fucking Kevin Lee or Kendra Luss. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendra Luss, you know what I mean? The hardest thing anyone is ever going to do is truly love themselves. Yeah. Facts.
Dude, that's a good I got a little story about that. Yeah, when I first started working out, like my dad took me to the gym with him. He's like an OG in like weightlifting, bodybuilding, all that shit. And dude, I would only work out with him. And when he wasn't there, I had the most anxiety like about working out at the gym. I would really think that people were watching me or critiquing like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, or this guy's weak. And it was so much in my head that I almost dreaded working out because I'm like, oh man, I'm not getting like people are gonna think that I'm weak and all that. And then when I got older, when you start doing it, you really learn nobody gives a fuck. Like I know some people were like, some people used to be, hey man, did you notice this? So like, not really. So many people are in their own world. Like is somebody out there who has a completely like they own life to themselves that don't even think about you, dude. Like, so don't worry about what other people are thinking. And then most of the time, what people like is stupid as shit. So why would you even care?
Facts, because like that's the thing too. Like say someone like does type it like, and again, if you're just tuning in, we got a new topic. How much anxiety, depression is ingrained in society? Sorry guys, I'm drinking. Shit, new topic.
Yeah.
Anxiety and depression is ingrained in society from people worrying about what others are going to think of. We got another comment from a man. LML, yep, everybody's wrapped up in their own anxiety. No, real shit. I mean, that's the thing, man. That is a thing. It it still is a little bit of a thing for me. Like, I fully admit, like, it's part of the reason why like I wanted a podcast partner. And I was so happy like when like you and I kind of like linked up on doing this together, because like it is weird like going like live and talking to like no one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like now that I can go live and talk to people, it's different. But like before, I didn't have this, and I was just like recording myself talking. It was like weird. I feel like a douche. And I feel like I was trying to be somebody I wasn't. Which like in a way I was trying to be somebody I wasn't, but it was also I was trying to be somebody who I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be like, you know, the podcast or like the fucking like news anchors like that, and like it's facts, man. But I've been able to be myself too, which is also dope, and I don't want to go away from that.
That's the best thing anybody could ever be. I feel like truly everybody wants to be accepted for themselves. Like I don't think anybody really wants to have to act differently and from who they really are. To be said, no, I don't really think anybody wakes up like, I hope like I'm gonna act like this guy and then people are gonna like me. I'm sure everybody would want to be themselves and be liked. So
Yeah, no, it's big facts. Big facts. We got another comment from the thing about anxiety is this: you can either let it cripple you, or you can recognize it's there and embrace it. That's facts. That's hard to do though, man. I won't speak on that like that's something easy to do. That is hard because anxiety will get you, and like don't forget though, because we are in the social media era. Like you do have haters, bro. You know what I'm saying, like haters will come out the woodworks. Haters will come out like fucking like the same thing. Like I said, like my friends when I started this shit, my friends like really weren't like supporting this shit at all.
yeah,
And I was like, ooh, like fuck. But like I embraced it. I was like, all right, bet. I'm gonna find the motherfuckers who do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find somebody who fucks with me for me. And that's what allowed me to be myself. That's why I made the video about the seven nuts busted on the Suns on the Suns chemistry contest. Anxiety and nerves channeled into the right direction can actually make you a better person. Yeah. When I think of that, go ahead.
Oh no, like I was just saying, and of course it's so fucking easy, like and everybody talks about it. Like it's so easy when people break it down. But man, anxiety is just the fear of the unknown when you break it down. Like nobody it's so easy to get into a comfort level and like, yo, I know this works and I know I can sustain as soon as I get but to really be like, I'm gonna try something new and not know when it's gonna go. That's fucking terrifying. That's like going out into the woods with no map. Like that's very terrifying, but you just have to understand that's what it is. Like that's the fear of the unknown and still like keep trucking. I like to think of it as I know where I am now. If and I'm not happy, I'm like I'd rather try something new that might work instead of this that I know doesn't work.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like that's kind of like what Oblivious Uncle was going to, because like he said, anxiety, nerves channeled into the right direction can actually make you a better person. When you take that fucking like anxiousness and like scaredness, and you're just like fucking like fuck, I gotta do something now, and you go to your first like initial like fucking like first initial thought, and you're doing it with like fucking all your might because you're fucking scared. It sometimes end up being successful. Like and I was gonna say when I first saw this comment, I think of Jorge Masvidal. Like he fucking like the 3-piece in the soda. You know what I'm saying? Like it worked out. He said he was nervous. He was scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he would have won that fight because he had the, you know what I'm saying? He got the 3 pieces in and the flying knee. But no, for real. Like I feel like too, like the other thing, like channeled in the right way, because you're driven by fear, you are giving it your all. There's no second thought because you're so fucking scared. You're just like fucking like just doing it, you know? And when you do it in that manner, you're doing it as best as you can because of fear.
He is a great motivator.
It is. Yup. Getting comfortable with the uncomfortable creates growth. It really does, bro.
David Goggins, I love that dude. He says like be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's some shit too. Like, cause I went through some shit last year, bro. Like with this crazy bitch, bro. I was trying to break off because I got my son now too, and like the shit that I had like wake up every morning to was Goggins, Jocko. You know, so I had to
Those
wake
are
up.
some great guys. Those are some great
Yeah,
guys. To listen
I had to instill it right away. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to know you the way Jocko would do it. You gotta know. He's off the mic too. My kids hate that shit because I'll be driving them to school. My stepkids, by the way, but I'll be driving to school, listen to Jocko, and be like, "Why do we have to listen to this? He's always spitting on the mic." It's like you gotta know. But I gotta do it, bro. It's like church for me, man. It really is. It gets me in that mindset, and I feel like it's where you gotta be. You gotta. It's some true shit too. To clarify, when you feel anxiety and nerves, you can fight it and try to revert the stream, or you can use the energy to make you more lively and exuberant. Yeah,
You dropping some facts,
straight up. I mean, that's why he's the uncle, right? He's the big uncle.
right?
Shout out to Oblivious uncle. He's on some Paul shit first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. And then, yo,
Now he's
you
on some
brought
Paul
it
shit now.
around, man. You
We're from pause to
complete
pause.
180.
Yeah, yeah. And this is like a moment too. I'm sorry, I'm drinking Hulk if I'm talking too much.
No,
But
no, you're fine.
I used to rap, and my very first performance, bro, we got on stage, and my man, he was the one who like he was the rapper, right? Like I was the guy who like I was his boy, so I was like hyping him up.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
nigga froze, bro, on stage, man, and bro, yes, man, and like, and then it made me freeze, right? Because I'm like, you're the man, bro. I've been hyping you up, but I channeled that shit into exuberance, like my man, Oblivion's uncle said. I pushed him, bro. Like I got some mosh pit shit. I was like, ugh, like wake the fuck up. This is what came out of me, bro. Like liveliness and exuberant. You know what I'm saying? I pushed him and we got some rock star shit, bro. It was. I'll find the video, bro. I'll send it to you. I might
Right.
post it on here. That'd be dope.
Yeah. He almost B rabbit it.
He did, bro. I had to push that nigga halfway across the stage too. I was like, I'm okay. I'm strong. It's like a salmon swimming upstream. You can either clam it up and try to revert it back when you think is a normal state. You can read that one, Hulk. I'm drinking, dog. Go ahead. Go ahead, read it.
So you can use it to make you a more memorable human being.
That was part of it too. Was my son? Like I wanted to do something that I spoke on this even before I had a son. Though, like I feel like unless you make music, or unless like you're a great fighter, you're not remembered. Like think of even like great famous fucking actors, bro. Like I can't name one from the 50s, but Michael Jackson, he's still being played in my house to this day, and my son listening to him. He's gonna play it to his kids, you know. Motown, Temptations, like he's gonna play them too, because like music and fighters, pro. Muhammad Ali, bro, he's gonna live forever because he influenced so many motherfuckers. Anderson Silva gonna live forever because he influenced so many motherfuckers, like Israel Adesanya. You know what I'm saying, and they speak on it. So I feel like unless you're doing music or fighting, bro, like you're memorable, bro. That's the only way to do it. Or like just your family.
Yo, you brought that up. Yo, that is such a fun, and it's like that whole inspiration. I fucking like you said, like if it's musicians, especially athletes, fighters, and especially because what they got to go through, dude. They're fucking like you know how we view these people. I can't even think about that. Like the effect that those people have on like just the world. Like we talk about Kobe, we talk about LeBron, we talk about all these guys. Like these people influence me to be better. Like I see LeBron out there, and of course, like what he does on the court, but when he's building houses for people and he's building schools for kids, if that doesn't like motivate you to just be a better person, like to want to put more like goodness when people and that like this kind of a tangent, but when people ask me like what's that old child like what's your purpose in life, I'm for me it's just to spread as much goodness and positivity as you can. I feel like if more people if that was their goal instead of like, money or anything like that would you would help so many people out, man. Like
Facts, bro.
I feel like that positivity really spreads.
Yeah, bro. Like, and I'll read this comment real quick too, because I believe it has been dropping some knowledge on, so I'll give them the respect. You can be memorable to one human being, whether it's a family member or coworker or friend, if you show them how you overcome those fears and channel them to leave and imprint, then you win. Yeah, man.
I like that. Yo, save that one.
I do like that. I'll keep it up too. Yeah, because go ahead, speak on it first, man. Because I'm drinking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say off the wall shit, but like
No. I'll let you formulate your thoughts real quick. But just my thoughts on that. Yeah, man, dude. In let
that
me
feels good to read too. That feels good to hear actually, because like that is true, right? If you make a difference in one person's life, like that's like the fucking life. You know, that's dope to do. I feel like too, like John Jones, man. I was starting to look down on him because we had the steroid stuff. And sometimes he is an asshole, but like he took that break away from MMA and he started helping out in his community. He did an interview with Steve-O, I think it was. And like usually we see John Jones, bro, he feels like disingenuous. Like he's like talking about like God a lot. It was like, bro, you've been busted doing coke and shit. Like you know what I'm saying, like what are you like? You're trying to like play this religious front, right? But like in the Steve-O interview that he had, he was like, I found peace in being able to like say like I made my neighbors proud. I made my parents proud by doing shit to help the community, and it felt different. It felt more rewarding than a championship belt because I've had a championship belt and still felt lows, you know, when he fucked up. But when you help the community, you had to respect that, right? Like you know what I'm saying, like. But I need to hear that shit, Oblivious Uncle. I did need to hear that, bro. Shouts out to you. And Oblivious Uncle, man, if you're you know you riff with us like you said, man, hit that follow button, hit the subscribe button. Baby Hawk too. Let me see. I forget your baby. I'll tag your channel in here. Were we gonna speak on Baby Hawk? I'm sorry.
Yeah, appreciate that. No, like, dude, that's what you just to piggyback what you said, man. Like, you don't have to fucking inspire the world. Like, one person, that's their world. Like, you're one person, like as corny as it cliche as it sounds, can change the world, can make a big impact on that. And a lot of the times, people don't think that person could be them. It always feels like, oh, maybe it's my boy, or maybe it's that popular guy down the street. No, man, like you could be that person who starts changing somebody's life, and that's what I feel like more people need to realize. Like, dude, you don't have to be LeBron James. You don't have to be any of these. You could be easy. You could be Baby Hope. Regular guys out there that, put positivity out there, and somebody might click. Somebody, it might resonate with them, and that could change their life. So don't ever think just because you're you that people won't find value in that or won't even find like wisdom in that, man. If you live your life and you put yourself out there and you have that vibe and that energy around you, people will follow you. Like, he didn't wake up one day and was LeBron James. Like, he's a regular guy.
Maybe not so regular. He was 6'8".
I know a lot of 6'8" people nobody care about.
No, but yeah, for real. Because like, and like, this is the thing I didn't want to speak on earlier because I didn't want to sound like full of myself at all. But like, one of my boys, we worked at like, a big before like before I hit my downfall last year, bro. I worked at a big mortgage company with my boy, and we had like a mandatory meeting we had to go to every Tuesday, and he was late. He was just so bummed on himself, bro. He was so like butthurt. He was like just ready to be fired and just like super just negative, bro. I'm like, shout out to Jocko too, because Jocko's the one that gave me this pep talk to give this, pass on to my friend. I was like, shit that happened, like you can't control. It's out of your control at that point, and you can only take control like what you have, like at this point going forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, to let that shit like rag on you, bro. Like, just realize like you have no control of something that's already happened. But what you do have control of is like how you handle the rest of your day. You can't let the 5 minutes, 10 minutes that you fucking like walked into a meeting late fuck up you for making, because bro, it's a big mortgage job too, bro. Like you can't stop that from stop you from making this 20 racks in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like don't but that same guy today, one of the leaders of this company, of the company. And I swear to God, bro, he hit a switch that day. And I felt good like knowing that I don't want to sound like I'm like the sole reason for this, right? But like
no, but you helped them and you motivated. You kept them up in a bad time, and that's really all people need. People think it's always like that big fucking gesture. or it's like some huge thing that changes. No, sometimes it's really somebody telling you to keep your head up. Or it's okay. It's gonna be like that. What really makes the difference? It's usually Harley. It in the movies. They're always like, oh, he gave this big speech and motivated. Nah, man, it's the little things like that. Like keep your head up. Keep it moving. Like that really resonates with people.
For sure, for sure. And I just want to shout out my man because he's about to head out. My man Oblivious Uncle, man. He came through with the pause, with the boss, real quick.
Yeah.
So yo, you guys, let me call in. Preach. I love your words, baby Hulk. And then he
Love
said,
you, bro.
you both made my night, and you guys are awesome. So whatever happens, you both know that some random dude smiled. Chat. He went back to the pause stuff for a minute. No, shouts out to you, Oblivious Uncle. Shouts out to you.
That's that one person, man. If one person felt like that,
One person,
we
right?
did our job for the night.
Easy will be the one person I will always remember, and that's facts. Like he was there, right there, while with me since my dad wasn't. He kind of filled that father position, and man, I felt that's my nephew, dog. That shit felt good.
Yeah, real shit.
Y'all made me cry, dog. Come
Yeah,
on.
but don't get my man weeping on the podcast.
Shit.
Oh my god! Like, just I looked up to you my entire life, bro, and like for years I wanted to be exactly like you. To this day, I still want to keep some of the features that you have shown me, bro. That's love. That's love right there.
To this day.
To this day, La
Look, Jerry,
Familia in the building.
this little motherfucker specializes in making me cry, man. His mom got married at the wedding. Bro, this kid was like I don't know how old he was when his mom got married. He's really young though, right? And it's a fucking wedding in front of like thousands of people. This little motherfucker grabbed the mic and gave a speech and started crying in the middle of his speech, bro. I was like, oh my god, bro. Real shit, man. I wish he was listening, bro, because I know at that age I was so full of myself. But like, he's gonna be. I have so much confidence and faith in this kid, man. Like for real, like he's putting to work. I mean, like we saw early, he dropped 30, right? But he
Keep
put
it
it
up.
to drop that 30. You know what I'm saying? He just dropped 30. He put it, you know what I'm saying? He's been working with coaches on the side, shit like that. So I am really proud of him. Drake Crazy is gonna be good people for sure, man. I hope he doesn't stop. I texted him last night, man. For some dumbass reason, my dumbass did a live election show last night.
Bro, I see like I saw it going on and like I clicked in, like I saw like three people that weren't you, and I'm like, I don't know enough about politics to know what's going on, so
Yeah.
I'm like, I might as well not even.
Yeah, man. Fuck it. Ooh. Third grade. He gave that speech, bro.
Youngin.
Third grade, man. You gotta tell me I can call in my dudes. Like tap in, like for the live stream, bro. You can, man. If you want
You
to,
want to get on the next one?
yeah,
The
for
next
sure,
one
bro.
would be a weird love to have you.
Follow us on like YouTube and Twitch because I can just send you a link and tap you right into the live stream, bro. And and anybody too, anybody listening right now, if you're not even comfortable showing your face, watch this shit. Pow! Look at me with no face. So you could always do that too, right? Like you don't have to show your face if you guys want to come on and speak something. Like I would love to do that. Oblivious Uncle, how do I tap in? I'll shoot you. So I'm not familiar with Twitch, man. Oblivious Uncle, is there any way you could holler at me on YouTube?
Yeah,
Fuck,
or IG.
figure out Twitch real quick. Yeah, or IG. Yeah, Baby Hawk _23, right? Because I don't even know my
Mhm.
fucking Instagram, but I know yours. How crazy is that?
Speak Easy Podcast, right?
No, it's not. It's
It's not?
well, cause it changed, right? Cause I want to do like the channel type shit. Like I want everybody to be a part of this shit. My YouTube is fuck. I need to learn this shit. Type in speak.
Yeah,
Pop up. I pop up.
you a businessman now. You got to keep that on set.
Yeah, it's Speakeasy Sports will pop up for sure. Actually,
Mhm.
or but the letters EZ, like the way we got it right here in the top right corner there. For me, it's top right. It might be top left for the people watching, but Speak Easy Sports. That shit, it'll pop up
It's right over here. Y'all see it.
right there. But you know what? I'm gonna slide over Twitch. I'll just hit a link in the bio. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going strong for like 2 hours, man. Like it's almost we about to hit that 2 hour mark.
Sure, man. I'm actually kind of getting like sleepy too. But like, if my man wants to tap in, if you're cool with that, I'll let him tap in because he.
Yeah, dude. I got about like 10 more minutes in me, so like, yo, you could tap them in. We could
I'm the
do some.
same way, though. I got 10 more minutes too. I'm ready for a sleepy bye.
Yo, right, 1 o'clock, boy. Your boy got to get up.
Yeah, we're on the Eastern Coast, Eastern Standard Time. Let's go to my channel. Look at me watching me on my own goddamn channel. Look at that handsome light skin, handsome dark skin combo. That shit just fire right there.
Yo, in 3 years, they're gonna be like, "Who your favorite podcast?" Is gonna be like, "Me."
I really feel like it could be though, right? Like, bro, I feel like my favorite podcasts are the ones that feel like you're like a fly on the wall. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like too like show boaty. You know what I'm saying? Just feel like you're there for the conversation type shit. You know?
But and that's always how I've been. Like if I'm at a party or at a get together, I really like just it's like that old way like storytelling, like around the fire, somebody's talking, a little
Yeah.
conversation. I don't know if you ever get like really fucked up and go to YouTube, not YouTube, Netflix, and look up
Pornhub yet?
yeah, that's afterwards. The Midnight Gospel, man. That was such a trippy show. Hey, BA, tap me in. That's
It's
Oblivious.
oblivious. Oblivious. I actually just hollered at you on Twitch, man. I apologize if you have. I feel like an asshole, but hit the subscribe button right here. But on Twitch, I sent the link in the comments just because I know there won't be that many people in the Twitch comments as opposed to the YouTube comments. But go ahead, Hulk.
Yeah, the Midnight Gospel, man. Like it's a cartoon, but it's really just layered over a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, he has like Dr. Drew on it. He's had a bunch of people, and they go into like such deep conversations that you don't even think. And that's what I love. Like just two people talking, or a couple of people talking, sharing their ideas and their experiences. Man, you can see all these walks of life, man. That's what I really like. And I think that's what a lot of people like about podcasts. Sometimes not the stories, sometimes it's not the topics. It's just you're getting to learn about somebody's life. And it's crazy.
No, yeah, that's Duncan Trussell. I just looked it up, but
Duncan. Yep.
yeah, but that's what made me fall in love with podcasts, right? Because like on the news, on the radio, there's like an agenda or like sponsors that they have to give a fuck about. Like even now, I love Joe Rogan to death from like what he come from, but like now that he's on, since he got that $1 million deal, my man's different.
I mean, you got to be a little different. You got to be a little different.
You do, right? Because like he said some shit, he's spoken some shit, and they're like, hey, they fact checked him. They're like, you can't be saying that. But we make it, they don't give a fuck until they give you $1 billion fucking dollars, you know what I'm saying, to speak on this shit. Then they give a fuck. So like I get it. He has to. But that's when we fall in love with podcasts. Is like it's that type of format where like really just part of the conversation. You're sitting there chilling, you know?
But and how did that shit start? A bunch of his friends smoking weed and
Yeah.
and just sharing stories, shooting the shit, and what people love that.
All facts, no cat.
Yeah, you gonna tap them in for a little bit before we head out of here.
Because it's 1 o'clock our time and I got work in the AM. Tap in a bit.
Right.
Let's see if we get this going. If not, hit me up on Instagram at Speakeasy Sports _. But if not, man, like I'd love on any time.
Yeah, for sure. Next time we go, if
one.
we shoot tonight, then for sure next time we go.
Hold on, you ready for it?
Yo, is he in?
All right, ready? Hold on, let me get in camera. Hold on. Damn.
My dudes.
Hey,
What's going on, man? Just having a good time, man. Y'all are just making my night.
Yo,
Thanks,
you were
man.
dropping
You're making
that
our
heat,
night.
man. You made our nights.
Oh, dude, I'm just trying to speak what the truth is, man. I mean, the funny thing about it is you can sugarcoat anything you want, but if you really just speak the truth, the realness of people and who they are and how they act, then you can really get down to the meat and potatoes.
1,000%.
And dude, I mean, wait, Piston fan. I mean, Isaiah was the best, right?
Yeah. So here's the thing. You are you're my uncle, right? You're my oblivious uncle. You are a little bit older than me.
I'm the oblivious uncle. I'm the uncle
right?
that doesn't know shit about shit.
but so like that's your generation of player, right? My generation, I got to witness the 04 championship team, right? It's like personally to myself, like dear to my heart, it's Ben Wallace for me. Just because I'm 5'6". My man was not 5'6", but he was an undersized center doing his damn thing, you know. So
right.
like,
but not only that, the funny thing about the Pistons in general was that not every era they had, the Isaiah era, the 06 era, the 04 era, it was, I mean, that Detroit mentality of basketball was, yeah. I mean, and you can't really underestimate the fact that, and look at the Patriots, that you ingrain a culture into a franchise.
Yeah.
That no matter like if it was Isaiah and Lambeer and or it was Wallace and Tayshaun and Rip. I mean, it was Detroit, you're getting beat up. It's gonna get nitty gritty. And I mean, and the fact, and when you guys beat that all-star studded Laker team, that the
same mentality.
Oh my God! And Gary Payton was trying to latch on to win a title.
There's someone else too. Wasn't Karl Malone was on the team too? Wasn't he?
Yeah. Karl Malone was on.
Shaq, Karl, Payton, Kobe.
Bro, Ben Wallace at 6'9" stopped fucking Shaq, guys. Like, how fucking crazy is that, bro?
But
like, that's why he's like my near and dear. You know what I'm saying? Like, favorite Piston was Ben Wallace.
Well, but and the thing that really is tried and true when it comes to the idea of heart and teamwork and being humble is you could put together an all-star cast like that Laker team, but I mean, on paper, you know, Rip, Ben Wallace, Tayshaun, I mean, they didn't have the resume, like, right? If we were hiring them for jobs, I would take that Lakers squad all day.
Yeah.
But that team played like a team. And that other team played like a group of players that were relying on that past they had.
Yeah.
And you can't go ahead.
I was about to say, dude, now that you mentioned, I love when teams kind of take on like their environment almost, like, because what do you know about Detroit? There's a tough people, you know, hard nosed, blue collar. They team, same thing. Work hard, nothing flashy, you know, get out the mud. Same thing with Pittsburgh. They're tough city, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love when that, like, and that's what I feel like the fan base really latches on, because it's like they're really us. Like, they represent us as, you know, the city, the state, and everything like that.
And Baby Hulk, I got to ask you a question. Speaking of the Steelers, when Mike Tomlin was hired, and both of you guys, you know, as that minority coach, you know, Ken.
He just broke the record, by the way, too. I just want to say he broke the record for most wins for minority coach.
And who was the dude that was in the running? Ken Wisenhunt. And he was supposed to be the next Steeler coach. He was the offensive coordinator for the Steelers. And they went with Mike Tomlin.
He went to Cardinals, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's an Arizona fan. Yeah, which by the way, record
the Super Bowl.
By the way, no, record states straight. He took Dennis Green's team to the Super Bowl. When Dennis Green was the coach of the Cardinals, he drafted Adrian Wilson. He drafted Larry Fitzgerald. He drafted Carlos Dansby. He drafted Darnell Dockett. And Ken Wisenhunt took that team as a glorified offensive coordinator to the Super Bowl.
Sidebar: anybody like listening right now, like go on YouTube and look up Darnell Dockett's like high school like highlights. It's the craziest shit you'll ever see, bro.
I'll tell you something about Dockett. To this day, I've never seen an NFL player crushing quarterbacks and then tweeting about midget strippers on Twitter.
I gotta get him on the show, man. I'm glad that we had this conversation. I'm for sure about to reach out to him because, like, I remember, I think it's randomly on Twitter. I saw his high school highlights, and it was just like if I were to go play against fourth graders right now, Like that. Like that. I think literally what it was. I'm like, this is not even fair. Like, this is a grown ass man out there right now. Like,
but you know what the thing that Darnell Dockett had, Baby Hulk, that you could relate when it comes to that ground and pound is that he had straight tree trunks for legs. And as a defensive tackle, I mean, that leverage of coming up underneath you and just bull rushing your ass out of the way, you made those legs were just they were built. They were
that's
built.
where all the power comes from: legs and thighs, legs and hips.
Exactly. That's why anybody watching, don't skip that leg day. Don't skip that leg day.
Cannot skip leg day.
I feel like, truthfully though, as a shorter guy, I've always kind of had those, but maybe not. I don't know.
No, it's definitely something that leans towards sort of.
You're built wider than you are taller, so your legs are wide as fuck, right?
Yes.
They got to go this way. They don't go that way.
No, but I wanted to ask you a question though. Is like, is when you talk about like Steeler football, you talk about like Detroit. Like, how steadfast was that Rooney organization, the family, to take Mike Tomlin, a black head coach, over like Tim Rivenhunt, the white, like that he's got to be the guy.
And to look how successful he is at this point too, right? Like
and not only that, but to stick with him. And then win the Super Bowl with him.
Yes.
Like you said, man, and I know it was like early in his career that, you know, he wasn't doing as well and people were really calling for his job. If you look at it like my team, the coach, Jim Caldwell, he had one losing season and they got him out of there. So it like you said, it's a testament to that organization. That's say, yo, this is our guy. We're sticking with him. We don't care what the media says. We don't care what the fans say to a certain extent. You got to have that. You got to have a great organization behind you if you want that to work.
And that was Detroit basketball, man. That was, I mean, you talk about like, you know, and that, you know, going back to what we were talking about with like that fear and anxiety, and the biggest problem that people have is loving themselves, is when you really start to embrace who you are, then you can really start to weed out who the real people in your life are versus the people that might be around who love you for who you act like you are.
Yeah.
One of the people I spoke on that I listened to every morning when I was in that negative state in my life was Jocko Willink. And the thing he preaches most is extreme ownership. Because you take ownership of like everything that you involve in your life, you're responsible for. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I only got caught up with that weed in that car because I was with my boys. Well, you decided to hang out with your boys at night.
Yep.
You know your boys do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be like, you have to truly sit back and take responsibility for every single thing that you've had a choice in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you planned a picnic and the weather got shitty and you got rained on and you had a shitty picnic. Well, guess what? You could have checked the fucking weather report. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit.
And I think that if you want to go deeper on that topic, that boils down to a political level
shit.
No, I'm not going there. But what I'm saying is
please charge.
Where do we draw the line between like where you're responsible for your actions and then you're looking for other people to provide you assistance with what you think that you might be owed, or you might be getting it's tough. It's tough. But when it comes to like Detroit basketball, when it comes to like Steeler football, when it comes to that culture, right? And Baby Hulk, I don't really know too much about your MMA career, but when you got into that, and what were some of the I got a question for you. What were some of the struggles that you encountered when it came to like developing your niche, or like kind of or what kind of differentiated you or made you stand out?
That's a great question. Well, the height thing I couldn't kind of hide even if I wanted. So
I can't see how tall you are sitting down, so I got to ask you.
Yeah, dude. I'm a shorty. I'm like 5 foot. So but even that, like, I never thought that was like a hindrance or anything like that. That's just who I am. That's just it's like some shit you got to deal with. So my mind frame, I don't really think about things being like something I have to like work off of or like have to overcome. I was like, it's life. Like some people are dealt different hands, and you got to make that motherfucker work. You got to make lemonade out of lemons.
And the funny thing about what you had just mentioned is that when I talk to my people and I try to lift my people up in my life, it's there's a difference between detriments that you think that you may have that you cannot control, such as like the size you're given, or whatever, what things that you just don't have any power to change, or things that you created to that harm you, that you put upon yourself.
Yeah.
Right? That like, it's like you can tell me about your height all you want, but I'll just tell you, man, you just got to get over that shit, and you got to like that. You got to embrace it. But
yeah,
then
exactly.
If you tell me about some shit that you did that got you into a bad position, and I'm like, okay, so you chose to do that, right?
Yeah.
That's where you have to look at change the things that you can control, and embrace the things that you can't. And then that's
just live with the results. Like I always love two things that you can always control in any situation: your attitude and your outlook. Dude, like it could be going shitty or whatever. Dude, you keep, nobody can, it's like the whole thing. Only you can make you feel like that. So you control your mind frame and your outlook. Like if you have a positive outlook, you can spin it. Dude, motherfuckers spin anything. You could turn something bad and be like, well, at least I'm alive. Like you can always say that. So having a positive attitude and a great outlook will see you through most things.
Exactly. Where'd our boy go? Where'd Easy go?
Yo, my man. Well, yeah, he probably got to check in, man. It's late. He's like, yeah, man.
I gotta check in too. My lady's looking at me all stinky eyed.
Exactly. Yo, wait, when you on the phone at 1:30, yeah, you gotta get some looks. But
hey, man,
sure.
I'm gonna make my way out. I just want to say it's a pleasure talking to you. I'm gonna look up your highlights. And what are you on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm Baby Hulk. You can look up my fights, or like my highlight videos will come up, some interviews. So Baby Hulk and anything for real.
Baby Hulk on YouTube.
Yep.
I'm gonna look you up, and then can I message you on YouTube? How do I get a hold to contact you? Or are you on
so probably the best way to contact me is on Instagram, Baby Hulk _23. Like I always check message. I'm always trying to reply. So hit me up on there.
I'll shoot you a DM on Instagram. I got a buddy of mine that's a big MMA fan. Maybe someday we can chop it up, and you can give him some insight on some MMA tips and play. And there he is. Easy's back.
Hey, we're here too. The main goal is try to be what, Sundays and Saturdays, but for like podcasts, that we're here too. You know what I'm saying? And like just like you were tapping in, like comment in the comment section, or
we love it. We love fan interaction, guys. Love fan interaction.
You want to say hi? There's my girl right there.
What up, him with the Hulk. I'm so used to be holding him with this emoji.
I just threw you a follow on Twitch. Easy, Baby Hulk. Are you on Twitch too?
No, not yet.
We gotta get him on Twitch.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, you're giving me all these new platforms.
You gotta make me a part of your weekly podcast. We'll talk sports. We'll chop it up. Well, you can hear my lady yell at me about being too loud.
Hey, Uncle Oblivious, I appreciate you tapping in, man. I'm about to.
You were awesome tonight.
For sure, man.
Man, I just want to say to you and anybody watching, man, just be who you are. And you guys, much love to just having fun with it and just, and just taking the comments and Easy and Baby Hulk, not only reading the comments, but you guys had some great insight on what I was saying. And I feel like you guys get it. And, it's
for sure.
If you find people that get it, stick with those people. So I'm gonna be a pest on both you guys. I'm gonna stay in touch. I'll get on another live podcast.
Hell yeah,
we need that. We need to stay accountable. So
we need those loyal.
Oblivious.
We need those loyal. Man, I don't even like to say followers, man. Like I just it's the fam, man. Like I love all this interaction. So we need people like you.
Don't consider me a follower. Consider me a contributor.
Yeah. Right. Yo. Remember that. I remember that.
Yeah.
We don't have followers.
I'm drunk, Hulk. You remember that.
I'm right there.
I'm gonna find both you guys, dude. Much love. Be good tonight, okay?
All right, have a great night.
For sure. I'll tap in links and comments and whatnot. I'm gonna let my man Hulk get to sleep. You trying to sleep, man?
Yeah, 1:30, man. Like it was a good night, though.
Right?
Like I'm so glad. I'm pretty juiced up right now. It might be a little hard for me to go to sleep. I'm super motivated, but thank you, Easy. I'm definitely gonna get up early tomorrow morning. Well, tonight. Well, this morning, like get my workout and everything. Motivation, guys. Like hopefully we, keep doing this and people keep tapping in. I love it.
Yeah.
It was a good night.
Baby Hulk _23 on Instagram.
2-3 for the best.
Okay. I commented that one. I comment Speakeasy Sports too. If anyone listening to the replay, you've made it this far. You've made it this far. You a real motherfucker.
Yo,
okay.
you're a real one. Because I would have been logged off.
Yes, sir. Oh wait, no, I wouldn't have.
No, I would have stayed and I would have rewinded and watched everything again.
For sure. Yeah. Holler at us on Instagram if you want to hit those DMs. But if not, we are going to be here kind of sporadically. But what were the goal dates for you again? You said Saturday.
We're gonna try to do it, guys, either Sunday or Monday. I know most fights happen on Saturday, and we can review them on Sunday or Monday to stay on top of everything. But also, whenever we get the feeling, man, he'll hit me up, and we'll come on here and give y'all a surprise show.
So are you down for like late night Saturdays, like right after the fights?
Yeah, I'm down with that. Like immediate fight reactions.
Bet.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, your boy Easy be on that football tip too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sundays,
I need to get back on. Like I follow, I follow like the main teams. My team's still doing good, Colts Nation. So.
Yeah, bro. I didn't know you were a Colts guy because you said you made the Jim Caldwell comments. I'm a Detroit guy. He used to be head coach of us too. So
yeah. Tony Dungy, all that. Yeah, I love it.
Bro. Justin Jr., man, we're about to wrap it up. We've been live for 2 hours now, man. It was kind of fucking crazy, but
catch that replay. Hopefully,
sure.
y'all hear something y'all like.
Yes, sir. And I'll put the banner back up. This is the Ole One-Two. We are looking for a logo. So any of the artists, anybody who knows an artist, reach out to us in the same Instagram that we just posted in the comments and hit us with your artwork, man. We're looking for some new artwork. We like what we got, but if you got something nicer, send it our way. And either way, we're gonna post your stuff on Instagram and get a vote on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Fans like contribute.
Win some merch.
And win some fucking merch because we will put that logo on a shirt. That shirt will be back behind me, and eventually maybe behind Hulk. I don't know what you know what I'm saying? But he'll put it on at least.
Yo,
put a shirt on. He'll cover. You know what I'm saying? He'll cover all that.
Yo, we gonna sell a bunch of them, man. Love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back soon.
For sure. Shouts out to all you guys. Thank you.
We out.
Deuces.